One, two, one, two. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I have returned. Yes, I'm streaming twice today. Gasp! Insanity. I'm your host, halfmango, your resident lore nerd and DFO enjoyer. Hope everyone's having a fine day today. Hello, Arendite, and hello, Hime, and whoever else is in chat right now. Not gonna lie, Mango 110k part 2 is kind of underwhelming. We'll talk about that later. I'll be talking about a lot of things today. Don't expect a whole lot of DFO gameplay today. I'll be today is Mango's talking the shit out of everything day. But that can wait. Let me just do my usual warming up in DFO a little bit before I actually get into things, so people have time to come in and I don't shoot myself in the head. Excuse me. Let's see here. You're watching Evo tournaments right now too? Oh, is it? Oh, Evo's this week. Damn, bro. Can you get me 156 FP so I can keep leveling on your F brawler? Excuse me? Bruh. I wish I had that kind of power. But I don't, because I am not the dude who exploited and abused their rights in the game and, I don't know, exploited 7 trillion gold. No way, right? Who would do that? Who would exploit 7 trillion gold in Dungeon Fighter Online? Couldn't be me. But I'll be talking about that as well. $1 million. $1 million. Hello, Nivek. There was an exploit and got a man 7 trillion gold? Don't get any funny ideas. That guy got indicted and yeah. I got second awakening today at least? Ooh, congrats. I wouldn't abuse something bannable like that. I hope not. I hope no one's crazy enough to do that. Oh, snake stance already because I feel so slow. Well, welcome to F Brawler gameplay 2023, where she plays like trash until you hit second awakening, and then even then you're kinda scuffed, really. Like if there was an exploit for big head adventurers, I'd do that. No harm to economy? I don't know about that, considering how many people actually want the bobblehead avatars. But hell if I know anything about economy. Like, no joke, I've been told several times in the past by my friends and acquaintances that I should study economy because I know jack shit about economy, and sometimes it shows. It shows. You're taking economy class? Have fun. And the other good news is I hate economy to start with, so I'm not gonna learn any economy voluntarily. Like, well, to be specific, I despise statistics and anything related to it because it's pain. I'm trying so hard. Whenever like statistics shows up, I'm like, okay, I just gotta squeeze this thing into my head, but statistically, the probability that I'll be able to do this is like, what, -5%. I've got how annoying it is to level a character and unlock everything outside of jump gate. That's welcome. Hey, at least they iron things out, right? At least they try to make things a bit more feasible compared to how it was before. What I learned in economy was never to make a battle royale game because it'll die in 2 weeks. Not false actually. Let's go with Ryan Core. I'll Ryan your core. Don't ask me what that means. It means what it means. Yeah, they made it better. I just got so used to jump character events and got spoiled by them. Yeah, true. Are you watching the X stream tonight? The X stream was yesterday, buddy. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. You can clearly see I have good day management, don't worry about it. There is no DFO player that can read, so we are all kind of on the same boat. Unless a gear up event? Or KDNF? They got Epic Road, if that kind of counts, I guess. Also, Mango, did you see the Sacrosanct ring I posted in No Marbles? No, what is the Sacrosanct ring you're talking about? I've been crazy busy today. Where is it? Sacrosanct, I'll Sacrosanct your ring. Oh, here it is, hold on. Skill attack plus 7% on undead enemies. Poison attack plus 15% elemental resistance. Oh, okay. Fascinating. I don't have a Discord channel, buddy. That's the No Marbles Discord and you are not getting in. Not unless you're part of the static. I'm just... Damn. What an absolute mad lad. Man. Sungahime really changed ever since she started hunting for customs. Now here she is, looking for Sacrosanct. Heyo Lintworm! What's up, buddy? Good to see you again. After, what, like... How many hours ago was my translation stream? Actually 12 hours ago. I'm back here within 12 hours. Insane. I may not do 12-hour streams, but I do double stream in 12 hours, so I guess it counts. Right? Smile. You changed? What are you talking about? I haven't changed. I'm the same old cringy Mango I've always been. Has your Switch gear sold yet? I don't know. I haven't checked. Maybe it has, maybe it hasn't. I'm not impatient if it doesn't. You can just keep trying to sell it, that is. You used to be such a good tangerine, now you're a mango? Hey yo! What are you guys talking about? What in tarnation are you guys talking about? Also, a bit of an early spoiler as to what I'm going to talk about later, but if you were having any weird ideas and were planning to store up millions of play points, like me, you don't have to do that because I think play points are dying with the Celestia update. I want the whole mango and not this washed up, half dried up mango left in the street. You're right. This is a washed up, half dried mango. Where's the whole mango? Damn it. I've been thinking of changing my archive channel's name to Whole Mango, which I think is appropriate. But I'll do that later when I'm not lazy, which is I have no idea when it is. Go figure. If I knew that, I wouldn't be a washed up dry mango on the streets. Because I really wanted to spend them to get customs. You can do that. You can do that. I would hope so if they limit our entries. I hope they buffed. Yeah, no shit they will. No shit they will. Like, it would be stupid if they like kept the rewards exactly the same, but the weekly limit is still there. Formerly known as washed up, half dried up mango left in the street. Damn. So I guess I'll just change my name to washed up, half dried up mango left in the street, or Wadablitz. Wadablitz. That's my new name, I guess. Hold on, let's see. Okay, let's see if it's sold. Mango, give me a power to pop Bakal. Buddy, I don't pop Bakal myself. What are you talking about? What was I gonna do? I was gonna do something? Ah, right, this one. Harmonious crystals. I was thinking keep the play points and just limit the entries, limit fame farming. I mean, maybe. To be fair, they weren't specific as to how things are, but you know, this is fine really. Because right now they are just going all ham with the they're just telling people you better hit level 80 for the Celestia update comes, because they're just throwing crazy events like Epic Road right now. Hello, Sleeper. I am not a quarter mango. That would be my pet. You got enough for fame for HOD? Congrats. Welcome to HOD Gaming. Abandoned Lintor. He changed. Oh no. Man, my meme's gonna really be he changed, isn't it? Damn. Now to find a hot gamer like me to explain the mechanics? Excuse me. If we have spare time today, I'm more than willing to show you how HOD functions. But yeah, there are guides that you can read indeed. Which Hime will be more than glad to oblige to link, right? Smile. The only reason I say that is because the well, you actually did. Thank you, Hime. I was memeing about that, but thank you for actually being a nice person instead of being a douchebag like me and putting up the link to guide. Much appreciated. But read. I'm not giving you a fucking choice. And I'm gonna pull out my Glocka to aim at you guys. Read. Glocka? Yes. Or more commonly known as the Glock pistol. Is that what they call BB guns in Korea? I have no idea. Last time I went to Korea was like, never. Oops, I didn't mean to do that, but you know what? It worked out. Good enough. Let's see here. Grab all those things. And then we do a few more. Also, I'd let Hendon Meyer use the Great Pentacle on me any day. You mean Archmage Meyer? Hendon Meyer is the name of the city.
Actually, the Hendon Meyer is the name of the city, not the person.
Yeah, It's a Great Pentacle on you, though. Fascinating. So who is ready for the 8-man player event? I am not, Panda. Hold my hand, please. I am so scared. Also, hello, Panda. Good to see you again. I'm ready to see the spaghetti. What am I doing? Ozma raid couldn't handle 12 players? Exactly. And now they're like, what if we throw in 12 people into the game? Though, to be fair, I mean, clearly they've been doing a lot of like recoding the game and whatnot to optimize the game. Yeah, it's concerning. Who did I use the free stuff on? If you mean the compensation for the 7 trillion gold exploits, I have no idea. I haven't used them. I have no idea who to give them. I'll have to figure something out and pull something out of my ass, but that's a problem for future me. Remember when Anton raid was 20 players? That was one of the days of all time. But Anton didn't have like actual syncing, like synchronizations across parties or expanded party members. That thing didn't have issues with like lag and whatnot. Outside the more normal ones. I thought the rare clone weapon gave plus skill to passives, kind of underwhelming. It's just one skill. The weapon? No, that would be insane. It's just one level to one of the skills. I think I'll give the rare weapon to my... Actually, no. Then again, huh. Well, I do want to feed these, so I better move these so I don't disassemble them by accident. What's the story behind the exploit? I'll be talking about that as well, but TLDR, someone in Neopol was like, what if I made some AMP scrolls and sold 1 million of them so I get 7 trillion gold and something along the lines of that, if I'm not mistaken. But I'll be reading the director's message in a bit as well. I mean, the aura has plat emblems on it, so I don't see it being that much of a power creep as that. Depends on how much skill attack. If it's like 10% as like the title does, then it will be stupid ass power creep. For obvious reasons. At the moment, I'm thinking of giving the item dupe, whatever the bullshit event name is, to my troubleshooter, and I might give everything to my troubleshooter, but I have no idea. The free things made me reconsider my choices. It's time for Mango Creator. No. As much as I approve that Creator is using a Megane, her gameplay, no. No. I just threw everything on my Traveler so she's super ready 4 weeks from now, Sludge-Hime. Fair, fair. Respectable decision. Game? Okay, thank you. Do you remember the guy, the days when we had to reroll this 1 million times to get something feasible? Yeah, those are the good days, right? Freaking dumbasses. Do not remind me. Seize. At least someone remembers it. Don't have to worry about battle plats and emblems. Yeah, that's very nice. When will Neopol remove please try again later for raid? Please try again later. Me every DFO stream early 110 cap. Okay guys, I'm gonna spend 20 minutes re-rolling. Let's go. The re-roll streams, the best content. Hey yo, hey Azel, good to see you again. Hope you're having a fine evening. Remember when dailies were only from the request board? I'm fine enough with the gift we got. To be fair, that probably brightened up a lot of people's moods. Second spine daily to gain 1 level in 1 week. Easy. I thought it was to celebrate Celestine news. Funny actually, like I was expecting, because I was around at the Extreme yesterday. And I was considering what they did with the detox last time, where they straight up just brought in the summary, the official summary, with the dev diary from the Extreme, and they just showed it to everyone. I was expecting them to at least talk about the Cadence of Conference in the Extreme yesterday, but they didn't say anything, which was to a surprise. So I was like, okay, well, I guess they're not gonna talk about it. More exclusive content for me, I guess. The minigames. That's why we play DFO, right? To play games within DFO. To play games within games. That's why we play DFO. I'm not even sure who to use them on. Real choice paralysis? Agreed. Same, buddy, same. I'm having the same issues right now. The first world problems are real. Probably they don't want you players to worry about the content 2 years from now. What? They know you would do it for them. They actually probably do know that I do this for them. I mean, to be fair, Tigger once, for the last detox actually, he contacted me and was like, hey Mango, can you make sure to save the VOD so you can see the player reactions from the DFOG side? I'm like, sure Tigger, I will do that. So yeah, they clearly know I'm doing this. Also, I'm gonna talk about this again later as well, but today's stream was very scuffed actually. Because, I don't know why, my OBS was being stupid as fuck and gave me audio delay. So yeah, there's that, which was fan-fucking-tastic. Thank you OBS, you are the best thing to exist in the universe. I'm the scuffiest streamer to ever scuff. But then again, what is a streamer without the scuff, right? I'm almost at level 40 Explorer because of Gant Palace. I can't believe... Imagine running Gant in 110 cap. I thought I was crazy for running Gant all day, every day back in 100 cap. Hey, Caspar, good to see you again. Hope you're having a fine day today. How are you, buddy? Scuffed stream is eternal, indeed. There's no escape. Just like DFO. Thinking they're getting free work out of you. I mean, to be fair, I'm CC, and technically that consists of CC work, so I don't mind. Of course, if they want me to fix their translations, as they rightfully should, they better hire me to properly, you know, pay me to get the work done. Because that's actual work. The live translation, it's no big. It doesn't take a lot of work. Clueless Mango's VR reactions are nothing but these nuts jokes. You know what's clueless? These nuts! Oh man, why do I exist? I'm great other than my hands hurting, but that's because I've been typing since I got home. Ooh, okay. But yeah, glad to hold on, hear that you are doing fine. And so I've never run out of a Neo Premium for 2 years now. True! The stuff not worth for Mango, he works too much. Mango. Man, do I actually work too much? Am I just a workaholic slice of fruit? Maybe I am. So Mango, how much do you know about the Korean legal system? Ah, interesting question. Close to none, because hell if I know anything about any legal systems, but I may, depending on the question, I may be able to answer it, whatever the hell your question is. Remember the skeleton key to Danji Paw change? That was Omega lol, alright. The true sludge Hime situations. All a free Neopram, where do I sign up? You'll have to wait for season 5, is it? Damn, I almost said HoloLive. DFOG CC Gen 5 when... Hold on, I need to do this. P poo poo ha 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 ha. Well, P P P P. Okay, we just sit here for 4 of them. Hey yo, Zero. Good to see you again. Hope you're having a fine day today. How are you, buddy? I can't speak because I can't remember pee pee poo poo jokes and talk at the same time. DCs get 30-day Neoprem every month, indeed. Mango, remember the original PodCon they were gonna award us for CC stuff? Was it like 10? No, wait, no, we get 10 right now, isn't it? How many do we get right now? We get 30? Okay, I am just nuts. I can't count. You guys playing the new Archer class? I made a Muse and she's at Bakal ready. I'm enjoying her. And I think most other people are enjoying one of the 2 Archer classes as well. Okay, time to commission a VTuber avatar. Damn, Lintworm VTuber debut? DFOG Gen 5 win. Oh, lie after lie. That's a lie, I guess. What I got when they told that at first. Yeah, that was a funny, to be fair. The punishments for the KR, the dev scandals. Ah! Yeah, I'll get to that later. I'll be talking about a lot of stuff today. She has a skill called Divine Mist. How do you activate it? Which one's the Divine Mist? Is it the level 30 buff skill or is it the 45 skill? I don't know the English names. Divine D's nuts, what the? Hold on. Let me go. I do have a one that's sitting here. Which one was it? Divine Mist. Okay, so you're thinking about this one. This one, you just press Z while you're using any skill. Or any skill that's applicable in the list of skills. Where is it? Oh, you just have most skills, okay. So you just press Z while using skills. But if you need to get a Second Awakening in order to make this automatic. If you get Second Awakening, this thing will be automatic. I believe, yeah, it's Second Awakening. Yeah, so before Second Awakening, you have to press Z while using other skills. Once you get Second Awakening, it'll be you can acquire this skill to make it fully automatic. If you want to just use it manual as you've been doing it before Second Awakening, then you can do that by pressing Z still. Random question, do you play Vanguard, Mango? I've played Vanguard. I've played every single character in the game, but do I actually like play it for endgame? No, I don't. Ooh, my story is a... why? Jesus Christ, that was almost reflexive. I almost did a ooh voice. I am so sorry, guys. That was one of the greatest mistakes I've made in my life. Please don't. Hey. Ooh, I learned from the best. I think its First Awakening is set to automatically use it, and if you learn the skill somewhere in the button, you can manual it. Yeah, it's the Second Awakening one. I don't. Whoa. Hey yo, Corey the Blizzard Wizard with the 55 raid viewers raid. Hello everyone, the name's halfmango, resident DFO enjoyer and lore nerd. Thank you for the raid, Corey. I hope you guys are all having a fine evening today. I'm just chilling and chatting with chat while doing some DFO warm-ups before I get to my actual content today, which will be coming very soon. In like a couple minutes. Hold on, did I? Oh, no, I haven't opened these. I wish you didn't. Hey, you know what? What can I say? I have to learn from my VTuber senpai, so I have to learn from you, Hime. For those who just came and don't know what the context is of what I'm talking about, you don't want to know. If Dungeon Fighter Online let you group anchors, would you do it? Hey, yo, you want me to make myself grow? Excuse me? Hello, Bradley King. Hope you're having a fine day today. Good to see you again. Okay, thank you. Stop, you're making me feel old. But it's true. The pure muse is begging you to help. Poor mouse is helping you to help his village. Doesn't sound, I don't remember asking, kid. Deal with it. Cry about it, kid. Insert Giga Chat music here. Does anyone know why Blitz needs Thank you for the follow, Neo Tom. Hope you have a good time in stream. Excuse me. My goodness, Mango is brain rotted. Hey, do I look like I have a brain in this tiny as a pointy head I have in my on my body? I have a singular brain cell like half of the week, and the other half I don't have any. Happy Friday indeed. I'm not sure what you mean by the Bradley King, but Blitz needs spirit. Blitz doesn't need spirit. Doesn't even grow corn, not a real DFO player? Damn. Can't believe I'm not a real DFO player. How could this be? We did not get a reaction to stereo gifts in previous stream. Can you redo that? Can I redo that? I'll think about it as I run this. Hey Mango, good evening. Are you hyped for the future DFO updates? They seemed promising. Perhaps not like, oh my god, that's so good. I'm gonna... Maybe not that much, but you know what? They were promising at the very least. You're looking kind of flat there, buddy. Excuse me. That's the recommended setting for the selection box. Oh, I see. You mean like that? I thought you meant like emblems or something. That's because Caspi does literally nothing, and Spirit at least does something for Blitz. $55 sanity. Oh, well done, Google Translate. That's Spirit. That's Spirit. No freeze buffs, I cry. I mean, they are adding some new pieces for freeze burn setups. Correction. Sanity. Damn, we're doing Ozma raid again, I guess. There's a bug. Nope. That's not a bug. It's meant to be there. It's free stuff for all of us. Blitz needs high spirit to not turn into a psycho. Thank you for the follow, Zero. I hope you have a good time in stream. That's one of the sentences of all time. Not one I expected to hear today, but I'm glad I heard it. We don't need sanity. To be fair, I don't know if any DFO player actually has any amount of sanity, but you know what? That's just me. Are you talking about the rare avatar pieces? There is no better option on the Spirit for physical DPS. Yeah, it's there's nothing else to go for. That's why they go for Spirit, not because it's good, but because there's no alternative for them. Google Translate OP indeed. Yeah, so we have the 4 base stats, right? Intelligence, strength, vitality, and sanity. According to Google Translate, so surely must be right. It's because of mom spaghetti, excuse me? Time to download Baldur's Gate 3 and bang bears. Wonder if you can do bang... Okay, that's one of the sentences of all time, clearly. Any bear enjoyers? I mean, I don't know about any bears, but Celeste clearly had some big burly man that looks like a bear. Okay, that should be all of them. Okay. Time to move on to actual content of my stream, which is reading time. I'm gonna read. Don't worry, guys. You guys don't have to read anything because I'll do it for you. I'll read the things for you guys so you don't have to read. But before we get on with it, the first thing I want to address today, or right now, is if you talk to Seria and check the special shop here. We've been talking about this for a while, but oh my god, look at all these things here. That's right, DFO really just said, you know what guys, we did an oopsie whoopsie. We'll see what that oopsie whoopsie is in a minute. So here are a crazy number of things. Did you get your Epic Games coin today, Mango? I clearly haven't. Thank you, Hime. I almost fucked up again. Thank you. That was more important than the Aseria special shop. Silence Lintworm, I am not reading that. But so Seria Shop has a full rare clone avatar box. a rare clone weapon avatar box, gold emblem full set box, platinum emblem selection boxes, 2, because, well, 2 is in a box. So it's 2 plat emblems of your choice. Neo Awakened one's avatar look, and a Neo Awakened one's weapon avatar box. So that's a lot of stuff, right? It's crazy. Like, this happened while I was doing the live translation stream early on, and people are going nuts. Like, actually nuts. I was like, what the hell is going on? Well, yeah, clearly this is why. But why did the I can't speak because I don't know how to speak English, but why did this thing happen? Where did these things come from? Well, these things, so okay, hold on. So if you go to DFOG's official webpage and go to notices, there's a message from live director Jong. And I know, including myself, DFO players have trouble reading, so I'll read this out loud for you guys. I'll try my best. I'm not good at reading either, but I can try. So let's see what this says, because for some reason this was not addressed in the Act stream yesterday, and the devs didn't read this. Okay, so let's see. A message from live director Jong. This is Jongmin Park, the live director of DFO. I would like to inform you of an anomaly that was discovered during our monitoring of DFO's in-game economy and the steps we have taken to address this issue. Some adventurers might be aware of the incident of a gross misconduct that happened within Korean service of Dungeon & Fighter in September 2020. Since this incident, we have been examining and updating our internal security procedures on a regular basis. It is with regret that I inform you that during our monitoring activities, we tracked similar activities within Dungeon Fighter Online. We detected an account that held unusual amount of particular item, and for the investigation, we confirmed that administrative item creation rights had been exploited. Before I proceed, I am deeply sorry for this sudden announcement that understandably comes as a shock to our economy. So what this refers to is, so KDNF had an incident 3 years ago in 2020 where a certain dev exploited their dev account rights to that's the one, where basically they created in-game high gold value items such as like amp grimoires and things like that, and they sold them for real money, and the exploitation they made was like millions of dollars from what I know. And you can probably expect how the players went ballistic, because there's literally scamming and frauding. And after that, they did a lot of very thorough internet investigation, and apparently the investigation spilled over DFOG as well, and this also happened on our side. I wonder if CDNF got hit too. I don't know, maybe they did. I have no idea, to be honest. Let's continue. Last year, we learned that a previous member of the DFO team had misappropriated an operations account used for processing CS requests starting from 2020 to November 2022. The employee exploited the account's administrative rights and created items with high gold value. These items were then sold through NPC shops on an alternate personal game account and converted into gold for real money trading. The value converted from these unauthorized items has been confirmed to be near 7 trillion gold. Now that's a lot of gold, because 8 trillion gold is 1,000 billion, right? And a billion gold is like, this is me just eyeballing it, this is not an exact amount, hell if I know anything about economics, but a billion gold is probably enough to get a character from 0 to endgame, no problem, and get some amps on them. So it's like, a billion gold is one character from 0 to endgame, and 7 trillion is 7,000 of such characters. Like, okay, DFOG has a healthy population, contrary to how people meme and always say DFOG is dying with no people and whatnot. It has a healthy population, maybe not as many as KDNF or CDNF, but compared to like Aratsenki is where it's really funny. There's like no one there, but they still keep the game going. We at least have enough people to keep the game alive. But 7 trillion, is 7,000 characters is not a trivial number of characters in the game. So I don't know how the hell did they produce 7 trillion gold, but that was clearly making like a very detrimental effect to our economy. Probably more than that. Yeah, it's crazy. Plus 20 everything, let's go. Yeah, like I would probably guess with your safe amping and current caps, what, 1 billion gold is probably enough to like get a character to endgame and potentially like plus 8 or even 10 amp everything. If you're like using gold sparingly by like finding the poop drops in dungeons and whatnot. Account with 100 max level characters can only hold about 81 billion gold. Yeah, like you can't even hold that much gold on an account. But that's nuts. That's actually nuts. Okay, and then what follows after that? 1. Immediately after detection, all related administrative rights were promptly revoked, thank God. The in-game gold account used for the crime was sanctioned, and recovery measures were carried out to prevent further distribution of the gold. We reported our findings to the authorities and continued to identify the owner of the game account in question. Although we had been regularly monitoring the game's economy and gold production status even prior to the incident, the gold in question has been masked and stored in the form of items from outdated content. These items were then converted in small amounts over many instances, which went undetected by the monitoring system that was in place at the time. The offender's extensive knowledge of the internal security systems allowed them to further evade detection for an extended period. As continuous measures were taken to fortify security measures after the KDNF incident, the anomaly was eventually detected. Even so, we are fully liable for the time it has taken to detect the activity, and we sincerely apologize. Yeah, so that explains why they couldn't detect the thing until the big thing happened in KDNF and they decided to overhaul their internal security system all over again. They probably knew how to not trigger the systems they had in place, so that, yeah, hold valuable instead of holding cold. Hello, Teal! Damn, good to see you again. You came right on time as I started the real content of the day. We are talking about this, huh? Yes, we are talking about this. Also, this is just... I'm not trying to blame anyone for this. I'm not trying to say anyone else in DFOG team is responsible. I'm not trying to like point fingers or wear tinfoil hats for conspiracy theories, but I think it's very possible as well that someone else was working with them as well to help them cover their tracks, because as far as I know, that was the case for the KDNF case as well, where the guy was basically had like minor conspirators, but where they basically were helping him cover the tracks in exchange for quote-unquote profits. I will point Bakal grab, damn, Panda with the big finger point. So the culprit was well prepared and capable to avoid the security. That's nuts. Yeah, that's what happens if you are like one of the like devs, I guess, because they know how the game works. Like the guy who committed the KDNF exploit abuse was, if I'm not mistaken, he was like head of the server security, I think. And you can imagine how much power that such a position would have in terms of like security and things like that. Oh yeah, they need gold trading websites to work together with them. Yeah, that's true as well. Or they were just super thorough and knew how to test the security systems just by themselves. Possibly. Like if this guy was like the guy in KDNF in charge of the server security, then yeah, they probably had enough knowledge and capabilities to cover most of their tracks. How much money in real life is 7 trillion gold? Like millions? Like millions of dollars? Is it? I don't know how much is the gold to dollar ratio nowadays. But I wouldn't be surprised if it's like millions of dollars. Absolute power corrupt something or other, I don't know. Yeah, probably. Yeah, they'd know a backdoor if they had that kind of access, yeah. $220,000 from what was posted in No Marbles. Okay, not quite millions, but that's still a lot of money. That's still a lot of money. Water bomb is like 60 million or something. Yeah, like I'd say packages are a good way to convert them. But here's the thing as well. Like current economy is obviously not the same as like the past economy, right? Because this thing happened up to last year, over 2020 to 2022. So economy was obviously fluctuating then. So we can't exactly convert it to current economy and money conversion. But yeah, it doesn't change the fact that it's a crazy amount of money. Aren't you the math person? Hey man, I'm also a math person and I can vouch that we math people don't know how to count. Here, let me count up to 5 for you. 1, 3, 5. That's how you count to 5. Trust me, I'm a mathematician. But yeah, current economy is omega fucked. Yeah, with Canyon Hill farmers, not false. The gold generation is kind of weird right now. And can't use today's market too inflated. But the inflation probably definitely didn't, like, this bastard doing all these definitely didn't help with the inflation. halfmango doing half math, seemingly so. Anyhow, let's continue with the second point. Legal actions were promptly taken upon discovering the activity last November. Our priority was to notify our community immediately. However, we received legal advice to keep in confidence all information, as premature announcement would have affected the proceedings of the ongoing investigation. That is true, and I commend them for this. The situation was one that required rapid yet discreet measures, and due to the sensitive nature of the matter, our official notice was postponed until today. The offender has admitted to their crimes during their first trial held in Korea. Consequently, we received confirmation that a public notice would no longer affect the case, which has allowed us to make this announcement. I am truly sorry to our community, especially as this was a meticulously organized act of deceit by a former member of the DFO team. We condemn this criminal activity, and we are taking uncompromising legal action with a policy of zero tolerance. We will make certain that the offender faces the consequences that befits the severity of their crime. Rightfully so. You know, no mercy involved in this. I got $3.5 but I don't know. 1, 2, CD, and the rest 10. Seems about right. But yeah, so TLDR, legal actions are taken. They are evicted for their crimes, and they will not stand back in terms of making sure this bastard pays for what they've done. Anyhow, lastly, my predecessor, who was in charge at the time of the incident, has taken responsibility for this issue, which led to my succession of managing the DFO service. As live director, I am fully committed to managing our systems and work processes to prevent similar problems going forth. I am determined to do everything in my power to provide a better game service and to rebuild the trust the community has in us. Yeah, the guy before me, he got fired. Actually, this might also be why, the whole situation might also be why, if you guys remember last year, they were talking about how let's say the DFOG team was restructured into overseas management, and they were merged. We were merged with the Aratsenki management team in a sense. I think that's why this happened, because live director Jong, he's not in charge of just DFOG, but he's also in charge of Aratsenki. So I think he's the director for all overseas operations, except KDNF and CDNF for obvious reasons. So I think that's when... So maybe this had something to do with the Aratsenki as well. I have no idea. Who knows? But that would explain a lot of things, with the sudden like restructurizing of the team and the new person coming in charge and all that. Director turnover rate is crazy over there. That sounds like haha. I bet I'm so glad Mango is our manager. Excuse me? I am not your manager. What are you talking about, Gaspar? It probably shook up staff a little. Yeah, 7 trillion gold is nuts. Like, because our estimates obviously are like fluctuating, but we can clearly see it's minimum like hundreds of thousands of dollars and like maximum like millions of dollars, which is... I wish I had that kind of money. And yeah, that's... something to be addressed. It's at least 3 million US dollars in damages. Yeah, potentially. Almost assuredly. Yeah, that's $3 million? Bro, if I had that kind of money, I would, wait, what? What am I saying? Hold up. Arendite raised his hand, telling everyone to cease. We are listening. Man, that silence is so loud. But let me finish up the rest, because there's not a lot left. I'm as bad as a selectable Neo Awakened One's weapon avatar box. Damn. We are aware that this incident may have affected the individual gameplay of our users, and have decided that compensation was necessary with our apology for our adventurers who have been playing DFO with sincerity and the best intentions. These items are not given because we expect it to alleviate disappointment or mitigate the severity of the incident, but as part of our deepest apologies for something that should not have happened. The items below can be received through Saria's special shop starting from today. Rare Clone Avatar Full Set Box, Rare Weapon Clone Avatar Selection Box, Gold Emblem Full Set Selection Box, Platinum Emblem Selection Box, the Neo Awakened One's Avatar Selection Box Look A to F Type, and the Neo Awakened One's Weapon Avatar Selection Box. I apologize for the incident and for disappointing our adventurers. As the persons in charge of the DFO live service, myself and DFO team take this matter with solemnity and grave responsibility. Our top priority now and going forward is the work we are doing to rebuild your trust in us. We promise to provide further transparency and take checkmate. Kudos if you get the reference from Nakamura Hikaru. But take all legal actions necessary to firmly resolve this matter. Sincerely, Jongmin Park. I'm glad at the very least they were transparent with this message, I guess you could say. Man, after I shelled out 60 million for my Vanity Spear, I think it is genius. If Managed Team releases high value item for almost free, it is a deflationary force. 10 gold for rare clone avatar box lol. Nicely done. Classic Nakamura strategy. Take, then checkmate. I wish my artists would take these measures when they make my life hell as a client. I am so sorry to hear that. But now I need to decide who to give those avatars to. Game is too hard. I'll be honest, I have no bloody idea who to give these things either. Hey, now we get a nice head start on our duped character. Yeah, I mean, if you have someone to dupe the character, the dupe items event, then this is the perfect opportunity to make them even more fat, I guess. The transparency is nice, yeah. If nothing else, after the new director, Jong, took over the helm, if there's one thing he's been really good at, is being transparent, right? Because a lot of extremes, he came up to show like these charts and like, talk about them. And some people may say, oh, these are just scripted and whatnot. Whatever. Scripted or not, he's coming up to show his face to us, he's trying to communicate with us. And the attempt itself is commendable, clearly. Thanks, Jong and the DFO team. It's rare for game companies to be dishonest. They could just keep this under the rug. They could have kept this under the rug, but they didn't, which is nice. Because this is clear, like, we DFOG players didn't even know this was happening. And I'll be honest, who cared about this until today, right? Until this was notified. And then they gave us all these free stuffs in, apology and attempt to vindicate themselves. Which is good. Like, as in, the free stuffs are nice, but the message itself on them trying to be open, transparent, and honest, and that they are sorry about this is great. I like that. I'm using OnePlus with another Enchantress, and they use same tradable set of avatars. Ugh, rip. Meanwhile, I have to get the money to send these things away. It sounds like the game's gotten a lot better since he came in charge, but I'm just paraphrasing Bungs. Bungs? Okay, that's a new word. I'll be sure to use that in the future. There was some weird market stuff happening a few times the past 2 years. Yeah, like DFOG's economy has always been scuffed, but to be fair, it could be like placebo effect or nocebo effect. Me just gaslighting myself after hearing this happen, but the DFOG's economy has been potentially extra scuffed the past several years. This is very possibly the reason. Korea takes its time with gaming stuff hyper seriously. I mean, I don't know, because here's the thing: the Kaidenev, the dev exploit guy, that guy was caught exploiting stuff like twice before. He's not even a first-time criminal. The other twice weren't as bad as the latest one, but he was caught twice, and he was still in the company. So they were clearly trying to they were trying to keep the things under the rug as much as possible. But with the more recent thing and because the most recent exploitations were revealed by the players, so players are like angry as hell, and there's nothing they can do to cover this up anymore. So they had to bring the hammer down, and even Neopol CEO at the time stepped forward and said, okay, we are not tolerating this anymore. We'll bring this matter into our hands and deal with this bastard over here. And they said, we'll overhaul all the security systems and deal with everything else in the company, including the FOG team. And that's how they discovered this, I guess. My fingers hurt, halfmango. They should also teach us how to detect this kind of stuff in game to report it to the team. That would be difficult, because that means that we will have a weird amount of insight into the economy, which is also in turn very exploitable by like gold farmers and whatnot. And hoarders. The previous guy was caught because of an API only KDNF has, yeah. To be fair, we also got API, which is coming soon, and people just need to work with it. Hopefully people will. And who knows, maybe we'll discover more exploitations and we will get free rare clone avatars again. I hope not. I'd rather not have this kind of weird incidents and not get the free avatars. So I need 2 more rare avatar sets, so shut the diddly up, Teal. If you had same API to check the items were found, generator or cheat archive, maybe we could have found that. Yeah, things might have been found a bit earlier if that was the case. But at least it got found rather sooner than later. Yeah, if we had the API out earlier, I think that'd give us a better choice. That's the other problem with having an API. Look at the path of exile economy and its insane volatility. When you can see with the... excuse me, I can't read. When you can see everything flowing into the game and manipulate the market in real time. Yeah, that's one of the definite issues. This is clarity in hindsight, but usually things like this is really hard to detect for regular people. Regular people when we don't have the insight, right? Naturally. With the benefit of hindsight, things always seem more obvious, but it's not really. Our DB guy is back, so he might as well use it. He might use it well, hopefully so. Free 12 amp ticket? What the? There are definitely players with enough cash to get ahead of the market if they want to play serious room trader sim. Yeah, that's true. That's true. And it's definitely happening right now as well. The power of this market. Oh. More money. But yeah, long story short, a bastard in DFOG team was exploiting their with and manipulating in-game market for the worth of 7 trillion gold. They got invicted and got indicted and got criminally charged. We got a lot of free stuffs in Seria's shop. Do check it out for them as an apology. And these will be around until September 16th, I believe. 19th, excuse me, September 19th. So you have a month to get them. How much jail time do you think they got? It's similar to the other guy, probably like over a year. But that's the what's that called? There are two kinds of lawsuits, right? There's civil suit and there's the what's the other one called? Federal suit? I have no idea about laws. That was federal suit. Then they haven't even conducted any of the civil suit cases yet. They said they will continue on with that. Or criminal and civil, I see. Yeah, that was the criminal suit. They will continue with civil suits to get the rightful due compensations from the bastard. Players have put time and effort to get their characters to where they are now, yeah. I remember in times of Butterfly Package 1, one guy crashed the whole market, flooding all resellers with underpriced packages. Price dropped from 120 to like 90 million a week, wow. Holy smokes, as the kids say. A criminal suit would suggest that this is probably a breach of contract with regards to terms of service being a dev. Yeah, which it clearly is. Only for some jackass dev to exploit it just so they can get ahead, yeah. Which is malicious to say the least. I wonder if the people who took the gold over this time via RMT will get banned. From what I heard, wasn't there like a massive wave of bans late last year? I think that was related to this. Hold on, let me check. Late last year. Oh, that's way too far. Is it still up here? I don't really remember exactly when it was. I'm not sure. If anyone does find it, please link it in the chat. Yeah, I heard there was a massive wave of bans, and maybe that was related. I don't know, to be honest. I think he just wanted the actual in real life money. Yeah, he was definitely trading gold for real money. That's probably what he wanted. Tossing out the weeds, that's one way to put it. Hi, I want to offer a promotion of your channel. Viewers, followers, views, chat, bots. The price is lower than any competitor. The quality is guaranteed to be the best. Auto on, incredibly flexible and convenient order management panel. Everything is in your hands. Turn it on, off, customize. Go to dogehype.com. Doge hype these nuts, bastard. Unprofit ABP. Well, Doge these nuts. Yeah, get the hell out of my way. Be gone. No way, get real. Get real. Yeah, I'll see you in hell, except I won't be there, you would be. Anyhow, can I ask for Reposo as an emote? Sure, hold on, let me add that right now. BTTV. Seems like DFOCCs are taking the rounds on bots. It's been a while since I've gotten the bot, actually. But to be fair, you know what? I kind of want them to come by my stream so I can bring down the banhammer and have some content. Man, why are there like 16,000 different Reposos then? But yeah, yeah, Reposo is on the channel now. Feel free to use them. You truly made it in Twitch.tv. I've gotten them a few times earlier when I was streaming, like last year actually. But it's been a while since I've gotten it. If you know certain phrases, you can have on auto mod filter them. But I want them to come into my chat so I can bring down the banhammer live. That's the fun part, you know. That's the fun part. Where they come in, I read their message, and I'm like, you are so funny, and then I banhammer them. I know they're just bots, they're not real people, but you know what? That's the fun part. Ban them and have them spam Reposo. If I become a Twitch affiliate and have like actual like emotes, I will have a mango bozo, I guess. So it can be used when I ban someone. But that's a story for future me. But yeah, that was the DFOG's dev exploit issue news. What's on who's it's? But we are not done yet. We are not done yet. We have more things to talk about. Let us move on to the other and the more exciting news of the day. What if there is a real person behind that account who was actually learning a legit business? Well, too bad, because I'm never buying viewers. Who do you think I am? What am I? What do I look like? Do I look like a tomato? I don't cheat. I'm a mango. I'm an honest mango. I'm a mango of my words. I will do whatever it takes to get my own viewers. I entertain people. I would rather have no viewers because I'm not funny rather than buying viewers. How dare they? Tomatoes aren't honest? Tomatoes, those are some crafty bastards. You have no idea. You could get 18 more followers, man. Profit. Funny because I don't even get paid by Twitch doing this. I'm doing this for free. So jokes on you, bots. I'm doing this for free. So if you want me to pay you guys, you should pay me so I can pay you guys to pay me. Yeah, that's a sentence. Thank you for the follow, Pig Wingies HS. Hope you have a good time in stream. But a tomato prince just emailed me asking for money. Tell them to die, I guess. And also, thank you for the follow, Silrise. Hope you have a good time in stream. Mango, while we're here, I would like to request the emote. Huh? Oh yeah, that's a fair point. Let me add that to the stream right now. Also, oh yeah, let me add something else as well. Let's see here. Do you want the cat version or the turtle version? I'll give you guys a choice. Do you guys want the cat version? Cat? Jasper said cat? Cat, okay, I'll go with cat. Okay, yeah. And unanimously, we are going with cat. And also, I'm gonna add one more thing as well. Okay, so this should be working as well. Ayo! Yeah, Ayo is working as well. Very good, very good. Okay. That's enough break from talking about DFO. Let's continue to talk about DFO. Next, in business. Neopo said it was difficult to hold DNF festival level events more than twice a year. I mean, you know, things happen, I guess. Is this. Today was Tamparo and Sun KDNF Summer Conference 2023, where they talked about Celestia updates. And I would like to, this is my translated summary document. It's on Reddit and DFOG Discord, but if you guys don't have access to either of them for some reason, then hold on. Unless someone put up the link already. Let me grab the link, excuse me, I grabbed the link and put it in chat. There. That's the document, in case anyone wants to see it for themselves. So yes, today they announced the Celestia update, which will be updated to KDNF on September 14th. 14th was it? Yes, 14th. And there are quite a lot of things. Well, not quite a lot of things, but the things they revealed were exciting, I would say, and promising. Why is my chat being filled with huhs and ayos? Are you guys okay? Cease. Enough. Anyhow, so a little bloody damn it. I hate all of you. Damn it. So August, they're getting codename DFOG improvements, which is not relevant to us because we don't even have it. Their summer festival and the 18th anniversary is happening in August, where they will have a crazy amount of good stuffs. Basically what we got today plus more. And they also have Epic Road event to, you know, help getting fat. And also the Uncharted Forest, which is the new pilot 8-man dungeon. We'll see how that happens when it comes to us. Well, like 6 months later, we are between 4 to 6 months behind KDNF. It usually depends on the content itself and how much manpower they're putting into the update to bring it to us. But yeah, expect 6 months at most. So it's probably gonna be early next year, I'm assuming. Ready for some McDonald's Wi-Fi 8-man raids. And August will also have a balancing patch of 25 classes, which is quite a bit. More details on how many later. And September will be the Celestia major update, also coming with a balancing patch. And October will have the Male Slayer sprite renewal, which they promised last year. And yeah, they finally said we will get it, and F-Fighter will follow next year, but details of that in a bit. And November, they will get a new Legion dungeon and some other things. And also, KDNF Fest is happening in November, which is very early. But it's gonna happen Expo style in place. Hopefully they stream the update announcements so I can do the live translation again. Side note, today's live translation update was very scuffed because my OBS was being stupid as hell and somehow I was getting audio delay. I apologize to whoever was in the stream at the time. That was so freaking weird. Anyhow, let's get into the details, I guess. So we are finally getting to Celestia with the next update. The Lee 1 mana feed. That's definitely correct. That's correct. Just tell me my Seeb is going to fill the screen and I'll be happy. I don't care for any other kinds of buffs. M-Striker just changed the Dragon Kick hitbox so it's better. M-Striker patch note. Male Striker now becomes 5 times larger when he casts Dragon Kick or something like that, I guess. So yeah, this is the map of Celestia, apparently, and hold on. Let's look at the town thing. No sound because I'm not playing the sound, but this is how Celestia will look like. Which nice design, to be honest. Nice design. I am perceiving respectfully. Who is she? Which one? I'll be honest. The character designs look pretty great, actually. The girl with blue hair. Oh, hold on. I think I know which one you're talking about. This one right here, right? She's called Landwatcher Shumu. Isn't that one lady a grappler? I don't know. Maybe she is. Look at that! Look at that fluffy ass doggo walking around, following you around. Look at that thing. Look at that! Look at its stupid ass short legs. It's so cute. I want to step on it. New chill city. Yeah, it looks very chill. Also, there's a bird. So yeah, that's the town trailer for Celeste. The town's gonna be called Changyeon, which I believe it is supposed to mean blue smoke. Hey, oh yeah, I figured out Saria's room is on the beach in Celeste. Hey yo, we've been in Celeste this whole time. And apparently the town's gonna be divided into several sectors, like a residential sector, academia sector, industrial sector, and so on and so forth. As to what, you know, it's town, but as to what kind of details they'll have, we'll have to wait and see. They didn't talk much about the town itself other than showing off how pretty it looks. The real Celeste was the friends we made along the way. They don't have slums? Seemingly not. Seemingly not. And then, now let's go on with the real juicy stuff. There will be 6 normal dungeons. I'm also like fixing typos and adjusting the wizard, the document real time. Actually, you know, hold on. Thank you for the follow, Poppy4Turtle. Hope you have a good time in stream. Nice name, buddy. Hold on. Actually, you know what? Let me turn on the sound because I want to look at some Advanced Dungeon trailers as well, which I think sound will be important. Okay. So, there will be 6 normal dungeons. Let's hope this doesn't blast our ears. Hold on. Let's look at the normal dungeons trailers. There is no separate trailer on their channel. You have to see it in the VOD itself. If this would play, any play enjoyers? Hold on. Never mind, YouTube just said fuck you, I guess. Oh, there we go. Jesus Christ, thank you. Hold on. I hope this doesn't blast our ears. Hold on. Let me lower this just in case. Okay, I don't think that's too loud, is it? But yeah, these are the normal dungeons. Shum's back, and Shum's dead. That's a fish looking back. That's a sludgy ass looking guy. But not gonna lie, these attacks look pretty cool for a normal dungeon. Of course, a lot of these bosses will show themselves again in the advanced dungeons, as we'll see in a bit. But yeah, nice looking normal dungeons. A Swift Master except adult. Hey yo. Man, not gonna lie, half the enemies in this cap are like little girls. Why are we beating up little children? Also, when I saw this, I was Monka assing really hard. Is held back? Excuse me. But they said they will not mix RNG and Oh, actually, let me just wait until the trailer finishes and then talk about it. Nice designs, actually. Is this guy the world famous Hololive VTuber Regis Altair? I'm just kidding. But so when I saw these, I was Monka assing very hard because I was like, are we back in hell mode? I am so worried. But they did specifically say, so they're trying to find a balance between the guaranteed growth farming and the RNG based luck farm, like drops farming. And 100 cap, they also attempted to do that, but the base was the RNG based hell farming, so the whole cap was scuffed as fuck. But right now, in the current cap, they will keep the bases as the guaranteed growth based farming. And they're just adding like alternatives, such as Stormy Wrath, or in the case of Celestia, it's called Arbiter of Balance, to be like alternatives for those who want the RNG-based farming. And I think these hell kind of looking things that happen in normal dungeons, I think they are like probably like potentially just bonuses, because back in the days in dungeons, holy shit, I just saw a post with Regis Altair on my TL. Mango, stop hacking my algorithm? No, never. I'll keep doing this until I join them. And I think like back in the days, there was the system where if you run a dungeon a lot of times, then you can get a random hell mode and you can like potentially get some epic drops for free. And I think this is an extension of that, where if you run a dungeon a lot of times, you get like a free Stormy Wrath attempt. I think that's what this is. So it's not something that's meant to say like, oh, hell mode is back, you have to do this stupid shit over and over. I don't think that's what it meant. I think that's what's happening here. Which is, you know, it's a freebie, you know, and you have a potential chance of getting something nice. Because they did say the guaranteed growth farming is good, that the more consistently you play, the more guaranteed progress you make. But also it doesn't have a lot of like what do you call that? The deviation, I guess you could say. Because there's no like crazy jackpot random drops. Or at least it's not as, you know, prevalent. And I think this is their way to like add a little bit of sprinkle of that spice of jackpot random drops into the game by bringing back that random hell modes that happen when you run a dungeon a lot of times, which I think is nice. It, you know, so long as the basis remains as that guaranteed drops is fine, I think. Anyhow, that was a normal dungeons trailer, looking nice. And there will be 6 normal dungeons, and there will be 2 advanced dungeons. And this is a pretty major change. The advanced dungeons will no longer have playpoint PP based entries, but instead they will have weekly entries. 6 for the pre-existing dungeons, so Destroyed Castle of the Dead, a Noblesse Code, and Meister's Lab. And for the new Celestia advanced dungeons, it'll be 2 per week. So, and they said more entry tickets will be obtainable through things like weekly missions, probably. They weren't very specific about this, so I guess they're still tweaking things. But I'm guessing they mean like, oh, if you do the weekly mission, then you get like 1 more entry or something. So no more PP? I think that's what that means. So I think PP system, they will eventually get rid of it. But they said they won't delete it like immediately. So if you have like PP points left over, like you can still use them. They won't like delete them immediately. But I think they will be irrelevant, or they'll be tradable into like proper weekly tickets. I don't know, honestly. Which is kind of weird, but they were being a little vague about this. So we'll have to actually wait and see what happens. Anyhow, let's go to the actual advanced dungeons, which, as we said, there are 2 of them. The first is called White Cloud Vale, which is the first of the 2 advanced dungeons. And basically the story is the adventurers come flying into Celestia with the help of Ludmilla, and then they come in, and then Celestia has been closed off for like 1,000 years, right? It's like the northern Sentinel Island in real life. And the Sentinels are like, what the fuck? Who the hell are those guys? We will end you, intruders, and we fight them. That's basically the story of it. And they said the focus of this advanced dungeon is basically utilizing the mist gears and tech that these guys use to your own advantage. It was a grindy feature. I'm glad it goes away. Yeah, they did say the PP system was very fatiguing to the player, so they are trying to veer away from it. Anyhow, let's see the first one. White cloud veil. Oh, Regis Altar is back again. Yo, that music though, it's so good.
적의 몸에 화살을 피워내 썩을 수호하는 딴지기 등장이여.
슈무.
강력한 공격을 수 있을지 모르겠어. 해주시진 않으실 것 같군요. 훨씬 바깥을 그래 헛소리.
불안한 소란을 비워줘. 자네는 어떠하니?
Good stuff, good stuff. These bosses seem fun. I think what they tried to do is, because advanced dungeons in the 100 cap were like they were meant to be like spammed like there's no tomorrow, right? Because now they have weekly entries, they're trying to make them a bit more difficult and more like closer to Legion dungeons than standard spammy dungeons. Do they show the gameplay of the Neo Swift looking guy? That guy is a boss in the next advanced dungeon, so he'll come out there. Thank you for the follow, Super Trash Panda. Damn. Hope you have a good time in stream. But yeah, the dungeon looks great. The bosses look great, and it seems like they put a lot more effort into designing these bosses. That guy with the apple looks like a Swiftmaster. Yeah, and he probably fights like a Swiftmaster as well. Let's move on to the next advanced dungeon actually. It's called Solidaris, which is basically a pirate fleet. Hello Epic, good to see you again. Hope you're having a fine day today. We are just talking about the KDNF conference today. So Saint Horn and Ludmilla were both a part of this pirate group called the Blue Hawk. And Solidaris is a literal fleet of pirate ships that they have. And they are for some reason attacking the Celesti people, I guess. So they are cringe, so we have to fight them. Let's see what happens in the fights. Any jump enjoyers?
Oh no.
This boss design looks like something from this Gaia series. Kudos if you have any idea what I'm talking about. Mr. Seal.
왔구나. 무엇이 변했는지
Yo, double bass
확인할
mommy?
시간이다.
I mean, what? Good stuff, good stuff. Oh, yeah, they didn't show the Swift Master as the guy. Weird. But he's on the image, so he's probably one of the bosses. Can I join your crew of pirates? Man, chat's going insane. Okay, calm down, chat, calm down. What was I gonna say? So this dungeon is a bit different compared to the other advanced dungeon. This has like actual routes where you have to go through. So as you can see here, it's like it's kind of like Noblesse Code in terms of how the map function, where you go through like different routes to see what bonuses you can get and you pick up what you want. Do you have a number, Mango? Not yet. We'll have to wait until September. I'll be calm when I know her name soon. I'm assuming the Swift Master looking guy is also one of the bosses. I'm assuming there is like a random like rotation of bosses here as well. What else was I gonna say? But yeah, this also looks pretty cool. It's well designed. I mean, look at these guys. Pretty good design, I would say. And to be fair, like a lot of Celestia NPCs have been pretty great in design. So I'm excited to look at more of them. But yeah, 2 advanced dungeons, probably a lot. From what it looks like, they seem a lot more intense than the advanced dungeons we have right now. But as I said just now, they are not meant to be spammed over and over right now like the multi-level marketing, but instead they will have limited entry per week. So that makes sense. Anyhow, that's the advanced dungeons. There will be some other dungeons as well. The first is called Solace of Kashpa, which is basically a gold farming dungeon. In Kdenef, right now they have this dungeon called Storm's Castle, which is a gold farming dungeon. But that one's limited to entry of players at top 30% fame or higher, which is clearly very limited. So this Solace of Kashpa is meant to be that gold farming opportunity for those at lower fame levels. But this dungeon will have 2 routes of fame levels, one for lower and one for higher. We'll have to wait and see how this functions. Again, not so relevant to us because we don't even know if we will get these gold farming dungeons because our economy works very differently from them, and we don't even know if we will get the gold farming dungeon. We'll have to wait and see. The other one is the Arbiter of Balance, which is... They weren't clear about this, but it seemed like this is basically a Storm's Wrath Normal 2. Oh, a gold farm for only top 30% fame? Yeah, that's what they did. So what they did basically to counter the gold inflation and generation in Kdenef was, 1, they nerfed the normal dungeon gold drops. That's what they did with the Canyon Hill. But they also discounted or reduced the growth costs of option growth for up to level 70. And they added this new gold farming dungeon, but it's only for top 30% fame. So the fame level is flexible. And if you can't keep up with the top fame, you can't be running that, which is clearly, you know, a bit difficult for those at the lower fame level, and they have like effectively no daily way to farm fame, so that's why they're adding this. But we'll see how this exactly functions. And yeah, going back to the Arbiter of Balance, this is supposed to be the Storm's Wrath normal for Celestia, I believe. Let's take a look at the trailer first. Yeah, so it's straight up hell mode. But this is not a necessary content. As I said before, they are trying to basically do a what is it? Growth-based guaranteed farming with alternatives, including RNG-based farming, which would be this. And I'm surprised the designs of the mobs are actually very unique. Actually, pretty cool designs. Story is apparently that if you guys remember at the end of the 105 cap story, the Time Lords were like, "Oh no, the times are going to shit. We have to do something about it." And then apparently they failed, so everything's going to the timelines are going to shit, and these guys are coming in apparently. Wait, they're trying to give options for both? They're trying to expand the choices. And they said the base will always still remain as that growth-based guaranteed farming, but they will add alternatives and options for those who prefer the RNG-based farming. And you know what? I'm not a fan of RNG-based farming, but if you want alternatives and if they give options, that's always good. And if you're like, for example, let's say, or another reason to run this instead of the other ones is you just want to run easier dungeons and hope for a chance of getting good epics. Well, this dungeon is going to clearly be easier than like a Legion dungeon, but you potentially may get something along like the similar power level, which is of course probability based, but again, it's obviously not as difficult. But yeah, so they're providing excuse me, I can't speak, an alternative to the farming schematic. When I saw the green shine, I thought, please don't make mythics too. No, at first I thought there were mythics as well, but they confirmed there will be no mythics. I think what it is they said they will add visual indicators to what kind of options drop in their custom epics. And I think those green, purple, whatever lights might be like an indication of what kind of epics that drop. For example, I don't know, purple might be Archon, for example. This is just me talking shit. It's not actually the case. But that's my guess. I don't know if it actually is. Fix out mistakes adventurer. Pretty much. And those are the special dungeons. The ones that are a bit more unorthodox. And followed up by a Legion dungeon. This one has a very short, like a teaser, not actually a trailer, but let's take a look at it anyway. Yeah, that's it. That's it. GG. That's all you get. That's all you get. You get like 3 seconds of a teaser. But new Legion dungeon, I dub it Darkholm. Honestly, this guy looks like a freaking Cosmo Fiend. Are we getting more Cosmo Fiends again? I mean, I don't mind. I still don't know why some epics have light beams and some not. Yeah, as he said, it depends on what you register in the DFOpedia. No, you're not gonna dirty us, Mango. I mean, that's actually everything they showed us, so I can't even show you guys more. Is that Frieza? Shit. Okay, now I see it that you mentioned it. Is that Cooler? Cooler. But I thought this guy looks like a Cosmo Fiend. And are we getting a Cosmo Fiend Legion? Which I think might be pretty cool. But the Legion dungeon will come in November 9th. And they said it will be, they're trying to make it the most difficult Legion dungeon yet. So I think what they're trying to do is, with the advanced dungeons being the weekly content again, they're trying to bring up the Legion and weekly advanced dungeons a bit closer to Legion level and make the Legion dungeons actually like crazy difficult, is what I think they are doing. And it will also have like a C4 or level 4 difficulty. Instead of Transcendence, they'll call it Liberated. What else? Oh, they also said like, so in the Legion dungeons right now, like Ispins and Hod, there are a lot of telegraphed attacks, right? Where the big red circle shows up and tells you, get the hell out of here, or get inside, something like that, those telegraphed attacks, and you have to react to them. They said they'll try to make patterns that are different from those. That still, you know, rely on your reflexes, but not so telegraphed. Don't know what they mean by that, but we'll have to see. Maybe we have to actually look at what the boss is doing and swinging around his big ass sword or something. We'll see. But it looks cool. You know what this boss's sword kind of reminds you of? It Kenpachi's Zanpakuto. You know what? You're not wrong. It looks like upside down Zanpakuto, kinda. What are the Cosmo Fiends even doing right now? Just chilling on the couch or something? They are at the moment, because in the Fiend War, they came to attack Arad and they got fucked by the adventurers, and they're like, I don't know, they probably went home and like, well, those guys beat our asses. And then, but you know, Cosmo Fiends are the dudes who are like, might makes right, and if you're weak, then it's wrong. So they are like, you know what, we are weak, this is wrong, we'll start our hyperbolic time chamber training arc. Maybe they did that. And they brought in some crazy strong guys from all over the place. Maybe they did. Of course, this is assuming they actually are Cosmo Fiends. Maybe they aren't. Pay the fuck attention, idiots. What the hardest legion yet? Current version 2. Currents. Wow, that's a sentence. It's got yellow on it, like Hismar though. I remember before release, people saying HOD will be crazy difficult compared to all other contents. Feels bad, man. I mean, to be fair, Charon was Charon did make out a lot of people eat shit, and compared to Ispins or Bakal, I think Charon is still, in terms of like raw difficulty, one of the highest. But of course, there are some easier ones like Fount of Abyss. Probably just some radiation or something. Actually, following the might makes right mentality instead of getting pissy when they lose. No, he's just annoying as well. I don't have a problem with him on solo. Yeah, to be fair, Charon is more like, he tests your patience and reflexes, right? It's a test of your reflexes, and if you are patient, you can beat him no problem. It's just, he's, you know, again, the test of patience is not the easiest thing to pass. Cosmo Fiend might makes right, the strong would overcome the weak. Cosmo Fiends now, wow, some guy with a stick beat me up, wow. I mean, I don't know. Who knows what they're doing? Maybe they're just having a barbecue party somewhere out there with Cosmo Fiend Rosen. Speaking of which, if it is actually Cosmo Fiends, I would love it if Rosen makes a return. Rosen's like, I'm back, bitches. Pepsi Man to Electric Boogaloo. That would be cool. Speaking of which, they also briefly talked about the raid. They didn't show anything about the raid, but they did say the first raid for Celeste, which implies there will be more than one raid for Celeste, will not be an Apostle raid. Meaning the Apostle raids are the more standard raids, like Ozma raid, Bakal raid, those kind of things. The only not Apostle raid we've had so far is Fiend War raid, which was a Cosmo Fiend raid. And they said, like, outside Apostles, there are some powerful beings in the universe, as we see in like HOD and whatnot. And so it'll be something like that. Maybe we'll see some familiar faces, or familiar like races, to be specific. So maybe they meant Cosmo Fiends. Who knows? Maybe it's gonna be Fiend War 2 Electric Boogaloo. Maybe. What else? And some quality of life in terms of like pre-existing dungeons. Legion and Legion and raid dungeons will drop fusion epics, and quests will also give you one guaranteed fusion epic. So it'll like getting those fusion pieces will be a lot faster. And other quality of life improvements are in plan to make, you know, running these older contents a bit less tiring, I guess. Fiend War 2! Yes. Or no, I would love a Fiend War 2 actually. Like the concept of Fiend War is, not the raid itself, but the fighting Cosmo Fiends is pretty damn cool. Okay, anyhow, that's all about the dungeons. Nothing else about the dungeons. Not a crazy amount of volume, but what they showed were very promising in my opinion. Especially the advanced dungeons, they were pretty cool in my opinion. I really liked them. I really liked their design. 망고 말하는데 초진님 안녕하세요. I really liked their design. The dungeons seemed cool. And I'm excited to see more, let's just say. Anyhow. And let's move on to the other big elephant of the room, which is the gears. What is this emote? Hold on. Teal showing us more emotes? What is this? Paggle 2 has an emote? Damn, what an absolute nuts. Hime is definitely Bakal grabbing that. Anyhow. So, the gear schematics will stay mostly the same. We will have the growth epics, 105 epics, schematics more or less the same, but they will try to spice things up with new elements and farming alternatives. And also, before anyone asks, no mythics. They straight up said no mythics. It's not gonna happen, so don't worry about that part. So let's start off with the regular fixed epics. They will add new kinds of fixed epics. Most of them will be there to augment the currently unused setups. For example, there will be a new shoes epic called Footstep of Promise, which will augment the freeze burn setup and remove the cooldown and give you part of the freeze skill attack and those kind of things, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool. Yeah, they realized they fucked up with mythics. No purple stuff, no purple stuff. And something else is there will be Awakening Ring. It gives Awakening skill attack and skill CD recovery for Awakening skills. A lot, actually. 40% is a crazy amount. So they, you will see more later, but they apparently are saying, you know what? We are sorry that the 105 epics had nothing to do with Awakenings. Here are some ways to make crazy Awakening setups. This is a ring, so you can like add it to like earrings and probably some other Awakening based pieces and make like Omega Awakening I don't know, like Dimension Walker or something, because Dimension Walker has like a crazy strong 2A. Or I currently have a monk. Let me turn the music because there's no trailer for a while. There we go. I have a Awakening based monk with combination weapon. I would love if these Awakening pieces are good enough. I hope to play the guy again. And what else? There's the these were I think are new types of setups, which are the Engraved Oath and Overwhelming Valor, which are what's called the hit stack gears. Right now, there are some hit stack gears in the game as well. For example, there's one that for example, in Bakal fusion weapon, there is an option where you get a skill attack or CD reduction depending on your hit count. This is related to that, where you can you get like skill attack depending on the hit counts you have, or you can basically consume your hit counts, which is this ring here, to basically delay all of your damage and just pump it out all at once, kind of like freeze burn. And the store damage will do 10% more damage. So it's effectively 10% skill attack if you know how to use this thing. Which it's probably very hard to use, but if you are using a class with a low amount of multi-hit, like a troubleshooter, then this is potentially a viable choice. Awakening would be great for M-Striker combination. The cooldown would be, but the skill attack would not be so, because the buff doesn't get affected by skill attack increase. But yeah, the Awakenings getting their like skill attack and their cooldown reduction boosts finally is good. Or rather, like, it opens up new possibilities. Or really, then, yeah, because M-Striker's combination changes 1A to a buff that increases your skill attack by 50%, and that doesn't get affected by like increased Awakening damage. It gets affected by Awakening cooldown though, so that's the thing. And here's the magic word. 105 epics with max option level, which is 320, can be upgraded into 110 epics with expanded max option level, which is 360. Wouldn't Overwhelming Valor be better with multi-hit? No, because it only stores up to 10 hits. So if you have multi-hit, let's say you're like a male Nen, who has like automated multi-hit with his Spiral Nen spinning around him, the Spiral Nen would just do all 10 hits and it would do no damage. Because that 10 hits and the store damage depend on that specific 10 hits. So you want those 10 hits to do maximum damage and then just burst all at once. Anyhow, so yeah, if you have a 105 epic with max option level, then you can upgrade them into 110 epics. And this applies to every epic, including the new ones. The new ones won't exactly be 110 epics. There will be 105 epics. You have to feed them to a level 320. And then you can upgrade them into a level 110 epics with expanded max option level. And more details on this right here, actually. Speaking of option levels, right now we have 4 lines of option levels. with a level for each of them, which is just scuffed as hell, right? It's hard to see what the hell's going on. So they are just condensing all of them into a single option level line. So in other words, each piece will have 4 options as usual, but the option level line itself, the level line itself, will be condensed into 1. The max level will remain the same to 320 in total, and that can be expanded to 360 at max level, as I said just now. And they did say they will like implement some growth cost discount. Oh yeah, almost forgot. Every option growth will be complete growth. There will be no such thing as regular growth anymore. Everything will be considered as dupe, which is, thank God, so nice. No more like, and then obviously like if everything's complete growth, that's expensive, so the costs will be adjusted. And they also said that some mats from Celeste will also be usable to reduce that growth cost even further. Let's see what else. Sacrosanct gear will stay. They will be adjusted accordingly so that they'll still be the crazy whale products of wisdom, crazy legendaries that you can get if you're rich enough. And most new dungeons will not drop level 320 epics, because if they did that, it'll be a crazy power creep. And even level 300 plus epics will be quite rare. What else? Ah, yeah, I almost forgot about this. And you know how right now, if your option level increases, the higher your option level is, the harder it becomes to level up because you need exponentially more amount of experience. They will stop doing that past 320. In other words, once you upgrade your epic to 110, the amount of experience you need for every level will be more or less consistent. So you can use whatever epics to just feed them and they'll get the same, like, pretty much same efficiency. They need to give us an epic to use as a companion piece to comms to make them better. Maybe they'll do that. They also did say there will be new weapons as well. I don't know what they'll do. I hope they are not like combinations, and I hope they just augment combination with something else. But they did say there will be new weapons as well. We'll have to wait and see what they are. And here is the biggest new thing, which is the gear specialization system. So basically, if you upgrade your gear to 110 epic and level past level 320, basically the gears will get automatically what's called the gear specialization points, which are basically like a skill tree for your gears. You can use these to spend to pick certain special effects to add new lines to the gears that you already have. It all seems like a temporary thing, like they are preparing the system for future level cap increase. This is clearly like an experimental thing. They even said, like, there are 5 lines, but there are only 3 slots unlocked, right? They said they will only have 3 unlocked at first, but they will unlock more with future updates. So they're clearly like testing things out. But this idea itself, I think, is very interesting. They didn't reveal too much as to how the details work, but there are 6 different branches: ailment, MP management, utility, skill, control and survivability, and buffer. And some examples are, for example, in the skills tree, there's an option where you can make it so that awakening skills no longer shall cooldown when being linked, and drastically make the awakening stronger. Hold on, I should have written this actually. Skills. Oh, that's Korean. Excuse me. Skills tree and buffer. I forgot to write this actually. For tree. And for buffers, they can allow the buffers have like some sort of auras to make the party members stronger. Not stronger in terms of damage, but like faster and like better, give them damage reduction and make them stronger when they're playing solo or something. Again, these are just specific examples. We don't know what the rest of them do. We'll have to wait and see when they actually get revealed. So basically, you can pick each line is basically one thing on here, and so you can like pick 3 different effects from these choices, and I'm excited to see what they are. And that's pretty much it when it comes to fixed epics. Custom epics obviously will get changed as well to some degree. They'll make sure that the 3 out of 4 or 4 out of 4 custom epics will be optimal or BIS. But they will add some new systems to help farming custom epics, but they emphasize that custom epics will always stay as like the min-max power superpower endgame gear. As in, fixed epics will be more than enough to run any content in the game. It just custom epics will be there as like the final min-maxing thing. It won't be a necessity for any of the contents. And some of the current custom epics, I'm looking at you, Bracelet, are absolutely useless. Like they can't be used in any sensible way unless you're a buffer. They will be adjusted and tweaked so that they will be usable. In particular, in conjunction with the the current unused epic setups like Freeze Burn and whatnot. I like how your song selections are from prestigious artists like Heaven Potautume. I just like Toho music. Thank you for the follow, Kavnon. Hope you have a good time in stream. I just like Toho music, what can I say? Anyhow, a new custom epic set will be added. I think it's called Blue Pyrite. The pronunciation was kind of weird, so we'll have to wait and see. So that will bring the epic sets in total to 5. It didn't seem like there will be one, like more than one, so it will just be 5 custom sets. And here's a big thing. They will add what's called a custom option epics encyclopedia, where you can basically store custom pieces and options that you have into like an encyclopedia or a storage and use it to craft your own custom epic of your choice. Basically custom ditto in a way, which is crazy. But of course, I'm assuming this is gonna be like expensive or difficult to make. They didn't go into details on how exactly this functions, but you can basically use this to make whatever custom you want. And so as you can see, these things are basically the options that's stored within the encyclopedia. Things that you don't need, you can basically trade in to make like warp dimension cubes, or there will be 2 new kinds of cubes, both of which are usable to all kinds of custom epics. The first one is called Pellucid Mist Cube, which will lock 2 options and roll only the other 2, which is nice. And the Aberrant Dimensional Cube, which instead of rolling the options on an epic, it will just completely roll the epic piece into something else. So if you got a piece that you just can't use but you wanna like, have a go at your chances, then you can use this cube to just roll the piece into something from a different slot. Yes, it includes like different slot custom epics, so it just becomes a completely different thing. And some quality of life stuffs, a reroll count on custom pieces will be removed, so no more of those like 20 out of 20 custom reroll chances that existed for some reason. That was weird as hell. Excuse me, let me grab a drink real quick. Keep yourselves hydrated, gamers, it's important. Okay, there was some drink left actually, but I'll have to grab more in a bit. I'll do that later. Anyhow, what else? Other quality of life, there are some visibility updates, where if like things that you marked on your DFOpedia or things of high value drops, like 8% skill attack for Archon option, for example, if they drop, then there will be a visual indicator in dungeons or when you're rerolling them with cubes. And they will also have like specific like color indicators, or I don't know, like maybe it's the one that we saw in the Arbiter of Balance before. I don't know the details, but depending on the type of the setup, like Mana Burn, Archon, or whatever, it will have different indicators. We'll see how they do that. And lastly, this is kind of big for certain players, the Dragon Skill Attack, which is something a lot of people are using for the Bakal raid. They will be tweaked accordingly. I don't know what they meant by that. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, now that's pretty much it for the epics themselves. One last thing related to gear. So right now, the king of the setups are Bleed. Because the damaging element setups do a lot of damage, and Bleed does by far the most damage in the shortest amount of time. So nothing else is being used. Maybe Shock if you want to stay alive, but that's pretty much it, right? The other two are, unless you are very specific, like on F-Brawl for poison, you don't really use any of the other elements. And they're going to balance, like, obviously this will get a bit balanced out with the new epics, but they will also try to further alleviate this discrepancy by balancing out the ailment effects. So Bleed will stay the same, it will have no changes because it's the most commonly used right now. Burn. So Burn basically has a multiplier. multiplier on frozen enemies, it's 1.5, it's 5% right now, but they will increase it to 1.1, which is 10%. They should have a short tick burst after a certain number of hits. That's what it does right now, actually. But they will change it so that it has no ticks at all. Shock will just no longer have any delayed damage. It's just regular attack. And after damage, it will have the lingering shock effect, which is only it doesn't do anything except 1, it triggers any ailment options on your gear, and 2, the number of shock stacks on the enemy will increase the damage you deal by 0.5% every stack, up to 5%. So shock will be basically the burst ailment. And lastly, poison will be similar to bleed, but the stack will be 2% with every stack up to 10%. So bleed needs 10 stacks for the 10% increase. Poison will need 5 stacks only. Leaves them with the tinkle. We'll see how that panels. Yeah, we'll see how this pans out. But yeah, so basically what they did was bleed, burn, and shock. They equalized the damage boost mechanic to 10% all across the board. And for shock, it's only 5%, but in exchange, it's the burst ailment. But that's all about the gears. Let us move on to characters. There are some balancing patches planned in the future. August will be a massive one with 25 classes. Don't blink or you'll miss. They are Demon Slayer, Male Ranger, Female Ranger, F-Spit, F-Nen, Male Strike, F-Strike, F-Grab, Summoner, Glacial Master, Blood Mage, Blitz, Rogues, Shadow Dancer, Elven Knight, Chaos, Lightbringer, Monk, Exorcist, Dragoon, Skirmisher, Impaler, Troubleshooter, Specialist, and Hitman for August patch. And they didn't go into specifics for all of them. Some of them will just be number tweaks, as we've always been seeing, but some of them will have some actual skill tweaks. For example, Glacial Master's Grand Shatter has a stupid-ass gimmick where if you are not point blank on the enemy, it doesn't do full damage. That hitbox issue will be improved. And for Female Grab, her turn heal version of 2A just whiffs a lot. But they'll fix that so it doesn't have that whiffing issue anymore. I'm playing, can you say it again? I'm sorry, Panda, you'll have to rewind and just check it out again. And that's the September patch. And the August patch, why did I say September? And the September patch, it's last, but it's still quite a few as well. Don't blink, you'll miss it. Dark Templar, Amnen, Amgrab, Amspid, Fmech, Witch, Enchantress, Element Bomber, Swift Master, Avsator, Mistress, Avenger, and M-Satyr. So, hold on. How will the ailment changes affect the damage type status ailment hierarchy dichotomy? Hopefully they'll make them more or less the same. Like, in terms of damage output. Of course, in terms of utility and usability, there'll be like differences. For example, Bleed will still be the fastest with 3 seconds. Poison will be 5 seconds with a standard issue ailment. Burn will be very good with Freeze Burn because, immediate burst. Shock will be the burst in exchange for slightly less damage. So they probably hope to, more or less balance out the distribution along the ailment setups. But we'll see how it actually goes. We'll have to wait and see. And this September patch will be focused on satyrs actually. Battle Satyr will very likely get nerfed. They didn't straight up say they will get nerfed, but they usually say balancing with the meaning of buffing when it comes to Neopol's balancing patches. But they specifically said adjust for Battle Satyr instead of balancing, which is usually only used for nerfing things. For Neopol at least. So Battle Satyr will most likely get nerfed. And along with the meta change with the new epics, the Hammer Bro Battle Satyr will probably calm down from being the absolute god into, just pretty good. Kara will find the status that deals 0.01% more damage and we will all move to that. Maybe, we'll see. My X-String Sludge Hime. I'm sorry, Panda. In terms of satyrs, male satyr, there are some quality of life improvements in plan. For example, Fountain of Life will only use the count only when the target gets revived, not when the spell is cast. And 2A, right now, it only gives you full stack when you are linked to 3A is linked to 2A, I think? Correct me if I'm wrong, I could be wrong. But now they will change it so that you will have full stack on cast regardless of the link. And also buffers will now have like visual indicators to show that they are doing something in party. For example, when they're healing party members, the party members' health will be like marked with green, so you can tell they're getting healed. So you can like basically tell when the buffers are doing something or when they're not doing anything. You can shout at them so they can get off their asses and do something else. And right now, the epics with AoE increasing effects such as Abyss fusions have lower buff powers for some reason. Those will be changed so that buffers can use AoE increase epics as well. I'd already hit 3A plus 1A sleeper, damn it. Visibility in my DFO, nah, couldn't be. Nuh-uh. And lastly, some future revamps. Inquisitor revamp, it was already been mentioned, it's in plan. And they also further mentioned Swordmaster and Male Brawler in plan for revamp. They will be coming in December. So look forward to that. And coming up next, some bigger news in a sense. First of all, Male Slayer Sprite Renewal. Let's not beat around the bush and just look at the trailer because it's pretty damn good. Swordmaster is a female one, right? Yes. Oops. Thank freaking God they remember Dark Knight exists and he's technically a Slayer. Thank God. So yeah, they are completely, they mentioned this last year, but they're completely revamping, renewing the entire sprite of the male Slayers. And with this update, they are also renewing most of the visual effects of the skills because they are old as hell and look scuffed. Ghostblade is an exception because, you know, he's pretty new, so he's already kind of shiny. All the other Slayers are getting new skill effects. The new sprite. Wonder if they will do update the sprite for Cousin and Brahmin? Maybe they will, because they are revamping the entire skill effects kit. Asura in particular needs one. Yeah, the 1A is old, and that 2A is also kind of a little bit weird. They changed this 2A, and that looks pretty cool. This is mostly I was gonna say mostly and usually at the same time, so I said mostly. This is mostly a visual update, but Blade Master or Weapon Master, whichever you want to call them, and Berserkers will also get a revamp. Blade Master, he will have his 2A significantly improved because right now it's trash, it can't track anything. And Berserker will basically get new level 20 and level 30 skills to augment his lower level skills, and also replace his Burst Fury with a new skill because his Burst Fury is absolute trash and can't hit anything in dungeons. Ghostblade one kind of looks underwhelming. I mean, he's a pretty new shiny class, so he doesn't need like a significant visual update, he just needed the sprite change. And yeah, these Slayers look significantly taller now. Like before, he looked like he was like 150 centimeters tall or just 5 foot. He looked short as hell. Now he looks pretty decently tall. OG class is getting sprite rework. Let's go. Yes. And after this, they will be following up with F-Fighter Sprite Renewal, which will come next year. They also asked for the players' patience with this because it's a lot of work, right? Because DFO is a sprite-based game, so they have to literally make these sprites by hand one by one. They have to draw all these things. And God knows how many avatars are in the game right now for these guys because they've been here since the inception of KDNF, so they have like millions of like sprites. So they have to fix all of those. And that's crazy work on the sprite team's part. And they did this while working on like Celestia and whatnot. They are insane. You can call Neopa whatever the hell you want, but their sprite team is freaking giga-based chads. Like no competition. They are so good. And another thing. If you're playing Battle Mage, you know that her 3A has a transformation called Presentia, which turns her into a very shiny, mommy-esque transformation thing. Which has its own merits, it's cool in some ways. But a lot of people have been complaining about the fact that it's messy, it's too bright, and where's my loli, I want my loli back, where are the police? Catch that, whoever said that, but there were people who said that. And a lot of people ask for Apostolize back. And so they are going to redesign her 3A to be a lot more similar to Apostolize. They didn't say when this is coming. The Sprite team obviously has a lot of things to work on with the M-Slayer Sprite, F-Fighter Sprite, Celestia Update and all these kind of things. But they said they are working on this. She looks so much cuter in that Sprite. She still looks like a child, that's for sure. But yeah, so expect her 3... So I'm guessing they will just straight up change her entire 3A, including her 3A cut-in animation, I guess. But we'll see what they do. Oh yeah, now that I think about it, since they do this, they will have to change everything, including the 3A art and whatnot. I guess they're doing that. Why little girl, big woman? Me want little girl. Huh? Excuse me? And then some people would go, did I stutter? Something along the lines of that. Crazy. But yeah, that's most of the significant ones. Here are some other news, the less important ones. First is KDNF official website is getting overhauled to on August 24th. I think it looks a lot more similar to the KDNF mobile website. I haven't seen it because I can't access it. They suck. But they're gonna change it to look a lot more cleaner and easier to use. Maybe we'll get something like this for DFOG website. Please soon, TM. Sorry about F-Fighter Sprites not at the same time. It's a lot of work, yeah. But, you know, it's unfortunate, but they're doing good work with it, so let's try to be patient and give them some time to work with it. Maybe one day Mango, maybe one day Copium. Okay, I got my daily dose of Copium. Okay. And, yes, this is something else a lot of people are talking about. They are adding an event dungeon known called the Uncharted Forest. Before I say anything about this, let's just look at the trailer, shall we? Also, side note, cute characters. I can already hear chat going wild. See how many that is. See how many that is. If you can count about 4, yeah. Yes, this is 8-man party. Damn, she committed CPR on the mommy, I guess. But yeah, I'm gonna keep this screen up for the people who like mommy in chat. But Yeah, this is their. They basically are adding 8-man party. Disclaimer: this is not a permanent content. This is an event dungeon, which is a temporary thing. But they say they're basically using this opportunity to test out the waters for potential future expanded party contents. And you know what? Assuming it's functional, right? Assuming it's functional, I like the idea. But I'm worried because we all know how spaghetti DFO is, along with the P2P connection issues. So, assuming this makes it to DFOG, I am worried how it's gonna function because we all know how even 12-man visual gimmicks in Ozma Raid just were foobar. Fucked up beyond any repair. Mango, if this comes over, please don't troll me in content. Oh, for real, I will never do that. How could I do that, Smile? I would never troll my fellow world famous VTuber Sunga Hime while she's streaming DFO in party content and I'm in the same party as her. Surely not. Yeah, assuming everything's functional and there's nothing too bad about it. The idea itself is great. I like having expanded parties. I'm just worried about its functionalities. If it works fine, I'm not complaining. You tried to kill me not last week, Sludgime? I don't know. My memory seems to be failing. I have a pretty... I don't have a brain, I see. I'm a slice of fruit. I have a singular brain cell in my head. Not even every day of the week. But yeah, so... One of the things about this 8-man party, if it's functional, it's gonna be great because we only need 1 satyr per 8-man party. They showed that just now. We only need 1 satyr. The satyr stayed in the middle room and used 3A, and then the party just split up to the sides to beat up the mommies. Or the spiders, actually, and then the mommies came, I guess. Or I guess if you want to really scuff things, you could maximize the opacity so you can see everything. And bring in 7 summoners. Have fun with that. But again, I'm kind of worried on how this is going to work, especially in terms of a connectivity. But they've also been working on refactoring the codes, basically like rewriting the scuffiest part of the DFOG's codes. So maybe this will work better than we think it will. Who knows? So yeah, this was the Uncharted Forest. Hold on. Hey guys, where do I use the power-up tokens? It's in one of the event icons. Hold on. Let me answer that real quick for you. Shit, I'm not on my archer. Here, there's this power-up for archers shop. You can use the tokens right here. There's a pink upward arrow icon. You didn't get it? Are you max level yet? You need to hit max level first. And I think you need to do some things here and then you can unlock that. I don't remember though. But you should have it. Okay, anyhow. I'm back from Teal's homework? What, the Teal gave you homework? Damn. Teal, how could you give homework to Caspar? What are you doing? Anyhow, let's go back to this. Yes. Another thing they're adding for quality of life. Check memes in Bunga channel later. That worries me, but I'm also excited. Farming guide system. So we all know. You needed to know who Lythero is? Let me get sidetracked for a minute and for Teal and then make a Lythero joke. Hey Wesker, I'm part of the BSAA. And what is that supposed to mean, Chris? Baked. Kudos to anyone who recognizes that joke. Anyhow, sorry. Let me go back to the what I was saying. We all know DFO players can't read. So what they did was they basically added tutorials with achievements and rewards so they can incentivize people to read. I mean, to be fair, free stuffs are nice, but I don't know how well this will function. Hopefully it will actually help people to read. I myself have trouble reading all the time. So we'll have to see. But this thing has like setup specific like guides and whatnot. Like for example, at the top it says equip what's this damn shoes called? I forgot its name in English. Because I'm reading Korean right now, and my brain can barely function in two different languages at the same time. But this shoes, if you equip this shoes, it gives you growth tickets. It's onga bonga, something like that. So you know, it's like they're hoping people that would go, oh, free stuffs. My brain, the dopamines in my brain go crazy, and then boom, 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 and then they try to get these freebies. Hopefully, we'll see. But yeah, they'll add this system as new kind of a newbie achievement system, which is, to be fair, nice. Newbie friendly updates are always nice. As to how effective they will be, we'll have to wait and see. Another one is Adventure Encyclopedia, which is basically, right now we have the Monster Encyclopedia, right, where we bring in the shards to complete the collection and whatnot. They're basically expanding that collectible system to a bunch of other things, such as lore and cards collection. And they will have like, it's kind of hard to see because they're small, but they will have like some rewards as well. Mostly like visual and cosmetic rewards, which is nice. Some more collectibles for those who enjoy doing it. And other news, there will be a font overhaul of the entire game. Right now, KDNF is using like a standard Korean font, but they've recently created their own unique font, and they'll be applying this to every text in the game. And this change will also include some kind of optimization, where because right now some of the texts are just like stuck on like JPEG ass images, so they become blurry as hell and with like low ass resolution. They will fix everything so it'll have less scuffed coding and less scuffed visuals. And last few news, avatar changes. Right now KDNF has like what's called an avatar essence system, which we never got, so this is not relevant to us. But they're like tweaking the system a bit. I don't know what exactly is happening. And this might be relevant to us. They will start selling Avatar of the Month, which is basically they will revisit popular old avatars and sell them as monthly packs. And it'll be cool if we get them as well, because, you know, everyone's always screaming about old avatars here as well. So if we do get that, it'll be nice. I would love more Avatar reruns. Yeah, everyone's asking for Avatar reruns. Of all next and avatars, preferably discounted from the big packs. Hopefully we'll get them. Hopefully this particular one is relevant to us. And KDNF is about to have their summer and 18th anniversary events, which they actually got a crazy amount of stuffs. They are as free gifts: clone rare avatar set, full set gold emblem, selectable plat boxes, swap avatar and plat title, aura, creature, plus 12 weapon, sieve, enchantment bead, which are even more than what we got, but everything we've seen so far. But they are getting something new, which is called the one-shot amp scroll, which basically applies amp on all slots except weapon instantly. Yes. It's like a silver amp grimoire, except it's on cracks, and it's applying to 11 out of 12 slots. That's gonna be a thing, yeah. Which is crazy. I don't know when we will ever get that, but yeah. Maybe next anniversary. Yeah, that's a thing. They are getting that. And also they are having an Epic Road event. But it's gonna be kind of an Epic Road event on crack, because all drops will be considered as Resonant Epics as well, which means there will be dupes. And also growth will be free. They're basically telling people, like, hit level 80 right now. This is your last chance. Before the Celestia update hits next month. Funny thing is that all I wanted to transfer from my next account to my current account was the avatars. Now, but now I don't even need them. That's a shame indeed. And this was what we were talking about before, the dev super account exploit. So in 2020, a dev was found taking fraudulent profits by using a dev account to generate high-value in-game items and many other illegal actions. This case was taken to court, to be specific, a criminal court. And they were found guilty and were sentenced to 18 months in prison. And they will also follow with civil suit to further indict the person in question and get their due compensations and consequences in line. And there was a similar case for us in DFOG, which we checked out earlier. And yeah, I'm glad to see that justice is being served, at least one way. And last note, KDNFS 2023, I mentioned this before, but it will take place in November, and it will be in-place expo style event like they did before COVID, the entire COVID situation. So that's cool. The KDNFS is gonna return to being an expo again. They said there'll be a lot of events and fun things to do in place. So if you somehow have the opportunity to go to Korea in November, maybe you guys might want to check it out. I don't know. I don't know about the update announcements. They will clearly do update announcements, which is weird because that's only 3 months from now. So I don't know how much updates they'll have prepared to announce by then. But maybe they'll announce their new raid. Who knows? And I hope they stream it so I can do the live translation stream and be scuffed like I was today and have delayed audio. Yeah, and accordingly, they have the update preview page up on their website. Hold on. I forgot to read this actually. Hold on. Let me translate this for you guys. Coming sun? Yes, they said sun because Celestia is called Sungae in Korean, so it's kind of a pun. So coming soon and sun. Let's see here. This is a quote from Bakal. If you are ready to face the truth, then you will have to make your final preparations. And something about the Dimensional Library. And then we looked at the books, we read some books, and they met the Mountain Dew himself. He said, come find me, I am waiting here. And then basically we are on our chase to find the man. Becky is trying to meet the flying kid again, who is gonna be a flying old man now, I guess. That's gonna be a funny scene. And people are looking for Auntie Anbai, and Meyer is waiting for us. A new adventure to the Celestia is waiting for us. So this was the town preview. We saw this earlier. We'll be seeing many new characters. There's a can we guess Meyer Celestia? Excuse me. They will reveal some stories after August 10th maintenance. So maybe I'll read the stories here for you guys live in the stream. This is gonna be next week. But there are some minimal background lore. So Changyeon, as I mentioned before, is the town area. Here's a handsome guy. I don't know who he is. It doesn't say here. There's also the living sectors with the cute residential sectors, excuse me, with the cute ass animals. That's a sheep with horns, and that's a bird with horns. Are those horns? No, those are not horns. And there is the academia sector with the more mommy. And there's the industrial area. I think Teal was going nuts about this one before. I briefly saw in the Discord. Is this Elsword? Nah. This is we are here at DFOG. Is this Elsword BGM? No, this is Toho BGM. Why is everyone in Celestia so good looking? I mean, LSD is a stylish place, you know. And then we have lastly the inventor sector. You know, I like her design. If she was wearing glasses, she would be top waifu for me. Shame she's not wearing any glasses. Yeah, fantastic looking characters and designs. Techwear, yeah. Oh wait, there's one more. Hold on, what is this? Ah, yes. Here is the one Hime was going nuts about. This is Land Watcher Shumu, and there will be a place called Spiritia where it's basically like a plaza where they celebrate the legendary muse known as Spiritia. I don't know what she has to do with the Spiritia, but maybe she is Spiritia herself. Who knows? Maybe because she said because in the conference they said she calls herself Shumu the Land Watcher, which seems like it's not her real name. So is she the Spiritia? Who knows? Also, that's a flying fish or turtle, actually. If you like the dark skin, muscle abs girl. Please DM me. Man, chat's going nuts. Also some dungeon info down here. Man, this man is a big man with big ass hands. This is one of the strong men. Like, this guy could go on this strongman competition and he would wipe the floor with everyone. What was this guy called? I don't remember. But yeah, this guy is a big ass burly man. And he has an instant kill mechanic. We saw. I mean, he can smash me, I guess. I mean, what? I didn't say anything. This is the guy from Solitaris, the Neo Swiftmaster looking guy. Cool design, cool design. By Odin's beard. He looks fucking evil. He's a bad guy. He's a pirate. You know, he's a pirate. Oh, he's cute. We're having conflicting opinions in chat, but you know what? He can be evil and cute at the same time, I guess. He looks like a douche. Damn, that's a new one. Let's see what's next. It says normal dungeon. I don't see any. I guess the normal dungeon doesn't have anyone. Oh, that's a disgusting treasure chest. This is the Arbiter of Balance. Oh. Dream phenomenons. I didn't see this before. This wasn't mentioned in the conference before, but this is called Dream Phenomenon. I don't know what it's supposed to be, but it says an experience caused by the mist of Celestia on the border of dream and reality. Who knows what that means? A border of life and death? Ha 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 ha! The Toho reference. What else was there? A lot of farming system changes. Let me read this out for you guys real quick. Oh, can I click on this? What does this go to? Oh, so it does show the details. Oh, okay. So, oh wow, they added a lot of details to this. Okay, I'm kind of reacting to this live. But new custom epics, not just the custom epics, right? Just new fixed epics as well. I think this is a kind of typo because there's not this many custom epics. There's only one new set. But new epics and gears designed to augment the current not so commonly used setups. And new weapons, there will be one new kind of weapon, and the 3 dragon weapons will be improved. So there will be new choices for the weapons. Because right now the 3 dragon weapons are generally not used because they're weaker than the aspect weapon. But they say they'll be improved, so maybe they'll be usable in the future. New cubes, we talked about this. Gear upgrade, we talked about this. So basically if we upgrade the gear, so right now the gear level requirement is 105, but they'll be, if you upgrade them, they will have this letter in front of them, which means sun. Probably for ours it might be like Celestia or Celestial, and it will be increased to a level 110. And its option level, it says only 1 here, but it's, oh, maybe it's like that. What they seem to imply was that after 320, the option level cap will be expanded. But what maybe they meant it'll reset to 1 and it'll have a new set of levels up to level 40, because they said it'll be increased by 40 levels. Maybe that's what they meant. Who knows? We'll see when they come. Insert cyberpunk meme music here. And the skill specialization thing we saw before. Is there a date for the sprite rework? It's October 26th, was it? I think? Yeah, 26th. Celestia on cap. And this is the custom encyclopedia. Then this is the custom crafting system from the encyclopedia. New farming guide system. The visibility improvements. Oh, now you can see the custom and their options in this mini window as well. That's quite nice. Yeah, okay. Oh, also, apparently they also improved the visibility. Right now in the custom options, right now you can't tell what's unique and what's not, just 4 different options. But here now unique options for their piece will be labeled with unique on them. That's quite nice. But yeah, that's all for the gear. Let's see what else is there to look at here. Let me just scroll down. M Slayer Spite renewal. This is a new font. You can download the new font actually. So if you go to here, the link is on the document as well. Where is it? Right here. Or you can come to this page and click on the left button. And if you click on it, then you will be moved to this page where they're introducing the new font. And yes, it's in English as well, so we can expect this change to come to us as well in the future. Because you can see, we can see 3 different styles. This is bold, medium, and light. And there's also the details on the other things. And you can try typing things out. Say Sunga Hime is sus. You can change them to bold, light, medium. You can change the size as well. You can test them out here. And you can download them here as well. What the heck? So if you want to download the fonts and try them out for yourself, there are the links here, right here. And also there's the 8-bit font as well here. Here, can I type in English as well? Oh, English as well. Let's see here. I will mango all over you. Yep. You can also try out the 8-bit font as well, which is cute. And this is also available for download right here. So if you guys want to try out these new fonts, then feel free to do so over here. Did I stutter? But yeah, those were the new fonts. Everyone in chat going, huh? And then the adventurer encyclopedia, the collectibles thing, and new the KDNF website, character balancing on August 17th, and this they didn't mention in the conference, but they also will change how the proficiency for your Explorer Club works, so you'll be able to, you know, it'll be a bit more meaningful in terms of you leveling up the proficiency, or what is it called? Expertise? Whatever the hell it's called. I forgot the name of it. Yeah. And let's see here. And then lastly, the new Legion dungeon called, or the one I dubbed Darkholm. Hopefully they don't give it a weird ass name like Dark Island, because this is dark and this is island. I hope they don't call it Dark Island, because that's such a boring name. That's why I was like, I tried to think of a cool name for this, and I went for Darkholm. But yeah, it's coming on November 9th. Darkholm. You know what? I would be lying if I didn't have that in idea. But Holm without the E, HOLM also means island, or an island that's close to the mainland. That's why I went for that. And it's dark, you know, deep dark fantasy. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the Celestia update. It's due to be updated on test servers on August 30th this month in KDNF, and live update happening September 14th. So a lot of exciting stuff. It wasn't like a lot, but what they showed were exciting. Like the advanced dungeons and whatnot. Like the volume itself themselves weren't a lot, but the quality was nice. So I think it was quality over quantity this time around. It's exciting and promising, I would say. That's cool. I can download that font. Yes, you can download it and use it as you want. Oh, that was a lot of talking actually. So yes. Any hold on. Let me just go back to not Bit Defender. Get out of my face. I love pressing the wrong thing. Thank you, appreciate it. No problem. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Any other questions or comments you guys want to ask right now before I slowly close up shop and get on my way to die, I guess. Thank you for the translation. You're welcome. I am more than glad to oblige. Wow, there's no one streaming DFO right now. That's sedge. Let me just check Teal's emote. That one Man, this is one scuffed emote. But you know what? For Teal, I will add this. I will add Seder Cringe for Teal. Hold on. Let's see here. So even weird characters like percent what exists in the game font now. Yeah, pretty much all the letters should be a doable. Seder Cringe. Yeah, here it is. Okay, Seder Cringe is in the channel now, courtesy of Atomic Teal. Hold on. So even no, I'd rather read nothing about F5 Sprite other than next year. Yeah, they said they asked for our patience because it's gonna take a while. Because again, as I said, manually changing the sprites takes a lot of time and effort. But they are working on it, and they will definitely bring it eventually. Thanks for the hard work as always, Mango. Thank you for sticking around. Which character are you going to open the free Neo avatar? I have absolutely no idea. I planned on using this dupe event for my troubleshooter, and I'm still leaning towards my troubleshooter. But this crazy ass thing. Actually, let me buy them right now before I forget. Actually, let me buy them right now so I don't forget about them. Okay, I bought them. Jesus Christ. I don't want them to just expire and go down the drain. Or maybe I should have let them do that. But yeah, I have no bloody idea. I was gonna use the dupe thing on my troubleshooter. But this thing gave me second thoughts. I don't know. I have no idea. Hurry up and make partner so I can sub you, the magnificent vitamin C having son of a bitch. I can't even be affiliate because I don't have a German visa. Please. Can someone get me a German visa? Neopel hire me remotely so I can have a German visa and be a Twitch affiliate and then Twitch partner so I can get paid doing this, please. Thanks, Mango. What's the timeline for Celestia for us DFOG? I would assume early next year. So DFOG tends to put in a lot of like manpower and effort into bringing in major updates as early as possible. Like for example, 110 cap expansion came like in 4 months. What the hell is this? Oh, oh, that didn't sell. Okay. This is the oh, you know what? I'm gonna discount this a bit. 40 million. Let's go. Nope. As I said, they tend to accelerate things a little bit in terms of major content. So it's possible that they'll bring it in like January. I think that's a possibility. But usually it's 6 months. So that's gonna be like March. But I think that's like the maximum line. So it won't be past March. And I would say as early as January. Hold on. I've opened it on my Soulband. It looks wicked and I love it. Glad you are enjoying it. Yeah, I'm stuck. Why is Ellie from DLO in your Seria room? Oh, this freaking mouse? Because I will never talk to it in my life. I might use this on a Vanguard. I've got Hulk Smash on my brain. That's good. It'll never help out A. Yeah, no, this mouse can sit here for all eternity and cry about it, kid. Da, 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 da. I'm gonna be a Giga Chat and not give a damn. Did I miss the review, Johnny Flame? Yes, unfortunately, but the stream VOD will be up if you want to look at it again. Just make another views, you're a nut. Yeah, March next year, in my opinion, we in 110 cap. He's changed back, he changed. Wait, Mango, the new max level, new max. That's a weird thing. I think they scrapped the idea of increasing max level cap. Because they've been saying in multiple interviews that we will have max level cap expansion with the Celestia event, update, but they didn't say anything about it. They neither confirmed or denied the level cap expansion. So I'm assuming they scrapped the idea, but we will have to wait and see the actual update to see what happens. But yeah, they said nothing about it. But yeah, max option level will be expanded by 40 levels. Basically, once your gear hits 320 max 80 level, it can be upgraded into level 110 epic, and it will have 40 additional levels that you can grow on it. We have 6 months to enjoy our full 320. Yes, we also have some contents ahead of us, like a Bakal Hard and Meister Legion, the codename Gavorg. Hopefully we'll get the improved version because they said they will do some improvement patches on DFOG next week. So hopefully we'll get that version instead of the old version. But Mango with the corn. Tell the corns they can go and die. Those crotchety old bastards. Filthy corns. I had a corn as a neighbor once and those guys were bastards. Let's see here. Poor mouse. No one likes you, little mouse. Mice Legion has sick music. It does. True. Oh yeah, didn't the Arc System Works collab with happening this year? I guess. I'm surprised they didn't mention anything today's stream either. They didn't say anything about the collab. I'm assuming it's still happening. I know it got cancelled in CDNF. I'm assuming it's still gonna happen in other servers because no reason to get CDNF cancelling us. But I don't know. They haven't said anything. Yeah, that's the shadows. The shadow dimension, guys. Which 105 gear should I get since I just had 110? Depends on. You'll have to look through the setups and which one you want to go for. But if you are playing on an event character, then you can just grab whatever you want for now, because later on when you get higher fame, when you hit 33k fame, they'll give you selectable boxes to change to whatever you want. So right now, this is assuming you are playing the event character. You can just grab like an Archon, which is very easy to play, and just play around with it, and then later change to something else if you feel like it. Archon, which is called low HP. What is it called? Mana Shield. Yeah, the Mana Shield setup. That's the easiest to play around with. Unless you're Muse, I guess. But yeah, even Muse, if you'll change it eventually, it doesn't really matter. How cancelled? I think the collab got cancelled in CDNF. I know that for sure, and it got changed to Power Rangers collab, I think, or was it Ultraman? No, I think it was Ultraman. I might be wrong though. I don't know too much about CDNF news. But they did say their major collab got cancelled, from what I remember correctly. But I doubt that would affect any of us. Yeah. Oh, that's sad. That is indeed sad. Ultraman is pretty hyped, not gonna lie. I recommend Archon since it's piss easy, but all are good indeed. Ah. What date is it today? August, it's 5th over here. Right, it was 4th because the conference was on 4th. I am horrible at keeping up with dates. Other than that, DFOG side of news, next week we're getting the AMP event. So if you want to AMP things, next week's the perfect opportunity to save some money, I guess. Please don't try for plus 14 as they did on the stream and boom it immediately. What else? There were a bunch of minigames coming up next week, I guess. Plus 14 Gamba? No, not like this. I'm grinding gold for the event. Plus 15? Shut the diddly up, Azel. How the heck do I even get amps naturally? You basically run dungeons and get these gear with question marks on them, which we sometimes call poop. And you can use the, what is it? Scrolls? Purification scrolls, which you can buy from the auction house or you can get from events. Not this. And use the yeah, so here there's a purification scroll and conversion spell to change them into the amp and stat you want, and then you can start amping them. This is the standard way. Transfer the amp properly. You can inherit amps, no problem. So you can like find a piece. The one thing you have to worry about is if you can't, like, you know, inherit. So let's say you have amplification. Let's say in my case, let's say I got this thing, so I start amping this thing, and I will move it to my ring. The issue is my ring has an enchantment, but no amplification. This ring has an amplification, but no enchant. That means I have to ditch one of them. Either I have to re-enchant this ring so I can have the enchantment, or the old enchantment I already have needs to go down the drain. Yeah, if you're stuck that on your gear, then it's goodbye. In which case, you will have to find like a silver grimoire to apply the amplification directly onto this piece. Gonna need a spare enchant too. Yeah, exactly. Can you like Or Neo tokens, easiest way to get them in mass. Yes, I think they updated the Neo tokens so everyone can get them now. I think, I don't know, I could be wrong. I've always had Neo Prem since I became a CC, so I might be wrong. But if you have the Neo Premium tokens, you can basically walk to Kana and look at this slot machine here and start gambling. But are some scrolls in here as well. Then this is technically the easiest way to do it right now. We don't have to walk there, by the way. Use the Neo button on your bell bar. Oh yeah. Damn, I didn't even know. Okay. That's a nice quality of life. But I like to go there and then look at Kana in the face while I'm inserting the coins into this machine. I'm looking at it like, girl, you better give me something I need or you will regret standing here. I like to do that. You can open the new premium button and gamble there. I got the Archon build now. I liked when we had conversion spells in the Undaunted shop. Man, Undaunted shop. Man, that's old. Very old. If you're active in DFO, you get more money from Neo Premium than 5 mil per week. So it's a good thing to get it from package bonus boxes. Yeah, but it's also, you know, a lot of... You have to do a lot of grind. So that comes down to... Again, yeah, it's profitable. Definitely, as Isela said, having Neoprem and using the extra FP to grind out stuff, it's profit, but that's clearly grind, which is effort. Hold on, let's see here. Joy never dying. 2 days of Canyon Hills, eat your sanity, but it's like 7 mil. Yeah, Canyon Hell actually more like. Gives a lot of gold. I can't wait to get my new laptop so I can play DFO again. Ooh, hope that thing comes quickly. My Archer has raised 30 million on her own. What an absolute mad girl. I got the Archon build now, so I just do which dungeon was it? So, you run... There are 2 things you need to do. First is, you run dailies. Hold on. Let me open up a character with still daily missions. You can run the daily missions on the daily dungeons to get play points. And you use these play points to run the, advanced dungeons with these tickets to get, like, big gears. And this is where you get the gears to feed your epics and make them stronger. Grandma is falling asleep. Okay, Grandma, let's get you to bed. But you said you want a grandma? That's what all the grandmas say. Did you get Dark Abyss? I am after 8 PM? Wow. She really changed. She really changed after she started farming those custom epics. And yeah, you basically run the advanced dungeons and the farm gears and feed them until you hit 33k fame, where, as I mentioned, you can get some selectable boxes to change your setup if you want, and you can start running Ispins, which is the current end game, the first step of the current end game. Give me my Archon line, bro. I get Canyon Hills for dailies. I start doing the gold farming round. The old habit dies hard. I see. She'll get revived with the new reroll cubes, probably. Okay. Okay, I must start slowly closing up shop. Any other final remarks, questions, comments, anything? If not, you shall forever remain silent. I mean, what? She pulls 4-4 off the ground. She's like a true Path of Exile player. To be fair, she did show undisputed. Can we look at Muscle Woman again? Okay. Okay, Teal. Since you asked, I shall give it to you. Also, what are you doing, Bit Defender? Shut up, diddly up. Hold on, here. Since Teal asked, we'll give it to him. Here, Teal. For you. Just for you. You go play bingo with your friends? Okay, Hime. Where's everyone going? Bingo? Have fun playing bingo, and thank you for swinging by today. Hope you enjoyed today's Celestine formation. Got my feel today. I'm glad you did. There's something on her shoulder. That's mongoose or something like that, I think. I'm not really sure what it is, but it's a cute looking creature of sort. Oh wait, her name is there. Oh, you can see the name in the back. Okay, hold on. Let me tell you guys his name. This is Acolyte of Mist Cladis. Cladis, excuse me. They're called is it Paloma or Paloma? I have no idea. And Mr. Whitebutter. Huh. Cute name. Hold on. And this is scholar Ricky, I think. And her name is herbalist Cincinia? Okay, Cincinia. Her name is Cincinia Teal. For your information. I don't have her number, but I have her name, so yeah. If you need it, you can write her name down and hold on to it somewhere. You can find the great Parmigiano Reggiano cheese on those abs, damn. As Frieza once said, oh my god, you can grind meat on those abs. Ah! That's what Frieza said in DBZ Abridged. Go figure. I'm going to be thinking about her until the patch comes out. Damn. And then we have inventor Sweetie Tahiti. That's a name, alright. Sweetie Tahiti. What is this? Ikeda Viki? They clearly were trying to make Ikeda Viki 2.0, weren't they? Okay. Okay, video game. And Shumu the Land Watcher. Right. How about other guys? Oh wow. Damn. Okay. So I don't know how to translate this into English, but his name is basically on the line of Big Man Luton. He's literally called Big Man. What an absolute Giga Chad. To be fair, I think it's like supposed to be I can't think of the phrase for English. But I think Big Man is a good one. I hope they translate it into Big Man. Or are the character profiles up? Just the names. You can see their names in the background here, like just peeking outside past this. Giant? No, that's not what it means. Definitely not. Please keep Big Man. I hope it's Big Man. It's not exactly accurate, but it's just so appropriate for obvious reasons. Even the name card is barely peeking out of his big ass body. Let's see here. The I'm assuming this is supposed to mean invincible. Invincible Eugene. Damn, this guy is a cocky ass bastard with a name up there. Or maybe it's supposed to mean something else. I don't know, because this is a Chinese character-based Korean word, and it's hard to tell without the background lore and exactly what it means. But I'm guessing they're trying to mean invincible, but it might not be. I want to punch him. Damn. Very fitting for a Swift. Let's see what else. Oh, this had nothing in it. Devouring Mimic. Oh, this guy's just a fucking Mimic, I see. Yeah, his name is just Mimic. It's called Devouring Mimic. Okay. Okay, game. I see. Was there anything else? No, okay, there wasn't anything else. Okay. Super Mimic. Crab Mimic was cool. It reminds me of a Burial from GBF. Super Mimic. Nice that they showed their names. This turtle-ass looking creature doesn't have a name, unfortunately. He looks like a dude that would talk shit about before he would drown in pools. Damn. From Abyss for buff, which box was it to take? If you mean the sub-slot, it's used encroached. Is it a mimic from the dungeon from the timeline in which the Time Lords couldn't fix stuff? Supposedly. So basically this this dungeon itself, which is called Arbiter of Balance, is basically the aftermath of the Time Lords not being able to properly deal with the rippling timelines. And I'm assuming this mimic ass bastard is one of those. Wait, is that Azra in the background? Excuse me? What the hell is Azra doing there? Ezra, what are you doing here? You're dead, good sir. What are you doing back here? He's just standing there menacingly. What the bloody hell? Oculus 2.0. Not like this. What is he doing? Who knows? He's just standing there menacingly. Those look like silly ass music box mimics. That's one way to put it. Do you guys know where the bathroom is? Sir, this is a Wendy's. Also, this girl, they specifically mentioned this girl in the conference for some reason, so I'm guessing this girl is going to be very important in this story. So I'm going to leave her on the screen as I slowly close up shop. It can't be they put him there on purpose. He got lost on the way to the Netherland. Now let's look for secrets on the other pictures. Okay, let's try to look for some more secrets before I actually end things. Is there anything here? Do you guys see anything? Nope, I don't see anything. It's just a handsome ass man. How about here? I see the beach that we stand at in Seria's room right now. Nope, nothing. Doesn't seem to be anything here. This is a classroom. It's just a straight up classroom, I guess. Nothing here. Ezra trying to be the new Giselle. Damn. And here's Teal's favorite mommy. The background looks like the kind of a merchant district, which makes sense because it's an industrial sector of the White Sea. But nothing here either. Mother! Okay, okay. And there is Ikeda Vicky. I mean Sweetie Tahiti. Nope, nothing much here either. Unless it's Shumu with her turtle friend over here. But we don't know what her turtle friend is called. How about here in the dungeons? This guy is literally too big. I can't see anything in the background. Okay, big man. We get you're a big man. How about here? Nope, nothing in the background except it's a pretty cool looking ship and a fleet in the background. Nice detail. The normal dungeons, nope. And we saw this already with Ezra in the background. And this one is the dreamy phenomenon. Creepy ass looking place, but nothing secret otherwise. So it's just Ezra. Why is it just Ezra? I can see a box around him actually. What the fuck? What is this supposed to be? It's a mage icon on her robot. Yeah, probably one of the... This is probably her own unique icon, because Wiki has something like that as well. Or, I don't know, one of the inventor sector icon, probably. His original artwork must be like 50 megabyte in size. Yeah, because they brought in a sprite, right? Not the art itself, it's just a sprite. So, I don't know what the hell's going on here. Oh, wait! Oh, okay, okay. You see who that is? Do you see who that is? Do you see who that is? It's Madrika. Hold on, let me try to behold and see what else is here. Ah, nope, too blurry. But yeah, I guess this dungeon, since it involves like timelines getting fucked, it has some old bosses like reoccurring. It's people from the dead. No, Rike isn't dead. What are you talking about? I see some other figures in the background, but they are too fucking blurry to see. Is that Meyer? No, what is that? I can't see, it's too blurry ass. Zoom, enhance. Zoom, but not enhance. Oh wow, this image is stupid. I can't even scroll sideways. I love it. Nope, I can't. I can't do that. Maybe Roxy? Damn. Yeah, it's hard to see. Like, I can't see here either. I'm trying to like... I just tried to like put my face on this monitor to see what the hell's happening, but I couldn't see. Sucks, but understandable that the next raid is not going to be Apostle related, though they hope they do something with Delatsier. Velocity will most likely be the major Apostle raid this cap. Celeste cap. Look, copy it into Paint and Zoom. I don't know how to copy this image. I don't know how to inspect the page. If you wanna do it, you can do it yourself. Who's Roxy? Shut the hell up, Teal! Bloody damn it. It would be cool to see Roxy again, yeah. She kinda looks like Meyer now that I think about it. Am I spazzing out, or does she kinda remind you of Meyer? Especially like this blue goldy scarf and things she has. Am I flipping out, or does she kinda look like Meyer? Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm just crazy because she's blue as hell. Maybe. Or maybe she is related to Meyer. Because she's supposed to be very important according to the devs. And she calls herself Shumu the Land Watcher, which she says she calls herself that, so apparently it's not her real name. Meyer's granddaughter? Maybe she is Meyer's bloodline. Or maybe she's Meyer himself in disguise. That would be funny as hell. That image is not openable for me. It would be funny as hell if this is just Meyer himself in disguise. And freaking... You know what? We had little boy Meyer, we had daddy Meyer, we had grandpa Meyer, now we have lolly Meyer. Jesus Christ, we just have every version of Meyer possible. When is mommy Meyer coming? They are really pushing the unmarketable Meyer. On the far left of the mimic is Archangel Michael. Really? I don't... Like, where? There's literally nothing on the left. An old man as a little girl, that's kind of cursed. You know what? Some people do be into that. Marco's off screen from the webpage, huh? Remember the story why Meyer has cracked crystal on his chest? They got an earth god that... Damn. But yeah, the more I look at her, the more I think she is related to Meyer. Damn, if she actually turns out to be Meyer, I'm gonna laugh my ass off. That'll be funny as hell. Imagine people's reactions when that actually happens. And to be fair, yeah, there are some old ass man got turned into lolly out there, like Cagliostro from freaking Grand Blue and whatever. It's a thing. It's a thing. So I wouldn't be surprised if Neopol said, "Let's do that for Meyer. We need to make this man even more marketable than he is right now." And Becky was looking for the Sky Boy. And we were expecting her to meet the old man, but instead they meet the water girl, I guess. Where's a handsome Mountain Dew man? We have no idea, but he's now the handsome old Mountain Dew man, hiding somewhere. We're on our way to find him, somewhere. As to the details of that, we will have to wait and see what happens when the update actually arrives. Okay, I think it's about time. He's now Tiny Powerade Girl! Damn. I think it's about time I actually ended my stream because I've talked way too much today and my diaphragm and my throat are actually burning. Okay. So, thank you everyone who swung by today. For both right now and the live translation stream earlier today. Thank you to everyone who gave me follows. I don't think I'll be streaming tomorrow. I've burned through too much energy today. Double stream is nothing to laugh at. Burning like ass. I hate you, Azel. I hate you. I hate you. But Hime will be streaming Bakal Ray tomorrow, our static, and I'll be there, so you can hear me through Hime's stream, and I'll be taking it over. But yeah, other than that, my next stream I might stream on Sunday, but don't count on that. Other than that, my guaranteed next stream will be on Sunday, as you can see in the schedule in my Twitch descriptions. But yeah, hope you guys, if I don't show up for the rest of the weekend, hope you guys have a good rest of the weekend. And I hope you guys had an insightful and entertaining streams today. And here's to hoping the future of DFO is as bright as Celeste is looking. And yeah, take it easy everyone, stay cozy, and I'll be seeing you guys next time. halfmango out.